the blame. We should have been stronger. Get to our plan, but we're just ashamed. Start to wonder. Talking on you, talking for days, Cause you've been talking on you, talking for days,
This is Air Tiki 921 crew member. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
This is the Tiki Man, Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Playing the best trop rock, sprinkling in some old time rock and roll, blues, and jazz. Okay, back to the music now. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey, ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know who's doing the shoes. Hey, mister, always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right by my side.
Good morning, everybody.
Glad to have you back.
Yay!
Yeah.
You're looking better, too.
Yeah.
I do. I feel better.
Yeah. B-Dog.
Good morning.
Good morning. Flaz Noogies.
Marvelous, marvelous. I'm just marvelous.
There you go. There you go. Brought all your teeth this morning. Everything's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Chomp, chomp.
Yeah, we got a big show for you. Brighton Stoll is going to be joining us. He's got a brand new song that we're going to be playing called Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
And looking forward to having him on the show. Been a while since we had him on the show. And, of course, we got a brand new JBL Legends travel moment that we're going to be playing, talking about the insurance with traveling. All right, you ready to go? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey, Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know.
Woo-wee. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas. And to all of our friends up in the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar up in Canada, Verona Corona, our producer Monica, who is always listening. And, of course, Vacuum Cleaner Tom, who is always working.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here. Yeah, get the hell out of the way. I'm trying to clean the house. Yeah, there we go. And, of course, Northeastern Nora and Tinkerbell. And we're always thinking about Miss Trudy. Good morning to everybody up in Canada. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and Ambassador Retreat.
Right.
And really, it's almost like this is the retreat.
Right now, it's just the burr.
Yeah.
It's missing the A.
That's right. Yeah. Michelle Myers, the ambassador of all great things, is out in the chocolate bar as we speak. We'll get her in here in a little bit. And, of course, the bodyguard is back home. You know, the man has saved my life in Mexico, and I never traveled to another country without him because of that. So good morning to Tim, the bodyguard, the ice cream man. Mm-hmm. Beers and Bones Patio here in Harrison Bay, Tennessee, home of our good friends, the Golden, who is on their trip right now, right?
They are. They're on their trip. I saw some really cute pictures of Millie Bell walking by her daddy.
Happy birthday yesterday for Golden as well.
That's right. Yeah, well,
Golden's birthday.
We were supposed to watch Millie Bell, and Golden's like, I just can't go without her. I'm just
he can't go anywhere without Millie Bell.
Apparently not.
So she is definitely his emotional support.
Well,
That's right. That's
definitely.
right.
Yeah.
I guess we know how it feels.
Yeah, I guess you do. Yeah. So good morning. I guess they're in South Carolina, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Outside of Myrtle Beach, I do believe. So good morning to you guys. The cabin up north, the Brap Shack, and Deer Lodge in Old Forge, New York, home away from home, of course, for Donna and Bob Cummings. And I want to give a special shout out to all of the girls that are cleaning the cabins up there.
That's right.
Who are downloaded the Tiki Man Radio app this week and have been enjoying it and listening to it. Donna, get me some names, and I will give those girls some shout-outs. So good morning to you, and you're doing a marvelous job. The Treetop Flyers Patio and Tiki Bar, located over in Queen City, North Carolina, home of Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland. Home of Rick the Stick, the One-Eyed Bandit, and, of course, Shy Patty. Good morning to you guys. I hope you're doing fabulous. And hopefully he'll be doing his show today. Every week I'm like, so 5 o'clock somewhere is coming up, and it doesn't happen. So I have no idea. So I'm not even going to mention it anymore. So good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio, that is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar, home of Ed the Train Man, his beautiful wife, Pat, our picture girl, and, of course, all of the conductors, and Ed and Felicia, and everybody that does their show, and that is Mondays at 6 o'clock Eastern Island Time.
Yes.
And they were off last week because it was Memorial Day, but they'll be back ready to rock and roll tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. They're having a hell of a time doing that show and having a lot of fun. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West. That, of course, is B-Man and Michelle. And the Beachy Shell Studios of Coastal Confessions on Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Island Time, 8 to 10 or 8 to whenever. And so that's it. That is where we hang our hats when we are in Key West, and looking forward to being down there. And for all you people out there that say, Key West is too expensive, go down Key West. I just booked my cheapest flight ever to Key West.
Yep.
Round trip, flying out of Chattanooga.
For two people.
$777.
That's pretty good.
And that ain't on no rising. I better not do that. That's not on some cheap air flight. That's Delta.
Yeah, that's on Delta.
On Delta Airlines. So we don't fly AmericanAirlineSucks.com, as you well know. But anyway, this whole business about flying Wednesday to Wednesday that we've learned through Joe Leo.
Yes.
It's true.
It's true. It's cheaper.
It's cheaper. That's the cheapest flight I've got anywhere, anytime in years.
That's pretty awesome.
So check it out. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Okay, the Pond Front Patio in Ottawa. Home, of course, of B-Dog and Lou. That is the Legend Studio, and where they do tropical country on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Island Time. Right here on Tiki Man Radio. Let's see here. Lakefront Lake Music here in Harrison Bay, home of Flaz and Larice. The Big House on the Hill. The King of the Hill, Mr. Flaz Noogies himself.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
The Big House.
Yeah, the Big House. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio, the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
That is Dave Sons and Beth Travers. Good morning. And Beth Travers is, I've been seeing her, we don't do a lot of these top 40s, top 20s, top 10s, top 5s, whatever, that are out there, because you're all number one to us, number one.
Sure.
Absolutely.
But I have seen her name popping up on a lot of those things. And I tell you, that goes back to my corporate world. I hated having rankings for locations and managers and things like that, because you always had people at the bottom of the list and they felt like crap. Mm-hmm. And their situation might have not had reflected where they were at. Maybe they just took over that branch, and they got to fix it, So anyway, that's just kind of how I am. And like I said, everybody's number one to us. But good morning to Beth Travers, Dave Sines. That is MFG Records. Big supporters of Tiki Man Radio. We really appreciate that. They come back Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning.
You betcha.
Shelley Forsythe and the crew. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. Good morning to you guys. Rocking on the back porch to Tiki Man Radio. The Paradise North, home of King David and Pat in Southampton, New York, who are coming to Costa Rica with us next year.
Very nice.
Very excited about that. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of our good friends the Swedes. And, of course, she had a birthday this past week.
Yes, happy birthday.
So happy
Eva.
birthday to you. And JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Manford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. That is the JoJo's. Of course, they're back home now from their big trip down to Key West. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. I am the Tiki Man. I am your host, and Hippie Chick, B-Dog, and Flaz Noogies. Let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors.
Reef rum is for the nonconformists, but moderates will appreciate it likewise. It's for the forever young spirits, for people who don't care about roles and labels. For those who just want to have a good time on any occasion, by themselves or with fellow adventurers. Its eccentric blend with sweet and smoky flavors is an invitation. Get out of your comfort zone, unapologetically enjoy yourself, and keep making new memories. Cheers. Reef Rum, sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel.
Reef Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio. Step out of your comfort zone and order yours today. Tiki Man Radio is streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Island J is our official vendor for all of our hats, our hoodies, our koozies, and all of our products. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the store tab and order yours today. Island J, the official vendor of Tiki Man Radio, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. Reggae Wines is the official wine of Tiki Man Radio and sponsor for Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man on Mondays at 6 p.m. If you stop by the chocolate bar, you can always get a taste of Reggae Wines behind the bar. If you like sweet wines like I do, then Reggae Wines is for you. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Wine tab and check out all the flavors they have. Make sure you check out all the cocktail recipes because Reggae Wines goes good with anything. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound. Reggae Wines, making the world a better place, one bottle at a time. That's right, Reggae Wines, and we're very proud to have them on board. And of course, if you do come by the chocolate bar, you can always get a drink of that behind the bar.
Absolutely.
We'll have it for the summer party. If you're making your way to the summer party this summer, July the 6th, remember, I'm not going to live forever, so you need to get your asses over here and have some fun with us, and we'll have a blast. Who we got out there today, Hippie Chick?
Okay, we've got Maureen Wehunt. Good morning.
Hello, Mo.
Morning.
Good morning, Mo. We got Verona Corona saying good morning.
Good morning.
I cannot wait to go up and visit her at her new Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is going to be awesome. And we got Dan, Ware, and Rachel out there.
Good morning.
Good morning, you guys. And good morning to the Trop Rock Elvis, Bob Sheely.
Good morning.
Morning, brother.
Good morning to Donna Cummings and Bob Cummings. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning. And to the girls cleaning the cabin, good morning to you.
To the girls cleaning the cabin. Good morning to our island truck driver, Bobby McQueen.
Morning to you, brother.
And good morning to Miss Patty Campbell.
Good morning.
She's out there. Good morning to you and Tim.
Yeah, good morning. Looking forward to seeing you guys in July.
I know. That's going to be great. We'll have a good time. Good morning to Rick Martinez, your brother from another mother.
That's right. Doing a great job of promoting Reef Rum, by the way.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Absolutely. And good morning to, I know I missed some, Dan, Ware, and Rachel. Did I say them already?
You did.
Good morning to Chop Liver.
That's my foggy brain. My foggy brain. Good morning to the beautiful Beth Travers. She's out there.
Rockstar.
Good morning.
Good morning to Brad Lynn. That is Bahama Brad, your son.
That's right. Good morning to little Ellie. Don't let the sunshine hurt your eyes, baby. It's
Aw.
probably not going to do it this morning.
Nope.
I know. No, it's a rainy day here. But good morning to Robert Mary.
Yeah, good
He's
morning,
out
brother.
there. Joe and Sue Leo, they're out there.
Well,
saying
good morning.
Alan Ronco is saying good morning.
Alan Rocco. Morning, brother.
Yeah, what about that? And Fawn Ray is out there. Barry D is out there.
Good
Morning. Morning.
Teresa Thigpen is out there.
Good morning.
Good morning to all of you guys. So let's see. The next one is this one. And Jeff Ealing is saying good morning.
Morning, brother.
Marty and Angela Gentry are out there.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the beautiful Larice Flasnick, who is out here.
Our Reef Rum tasting girl, who we had to fire her from that because she drank all of the rum. And,
That's right.
She went beyond tasting.
she went beyond tasting and drank all the rum.
I know. Good morning to Rick Hoffel. He's saying, good morning, Danny.
Good morning, brother.
Morning.
And Tinkerbell is out there. And I haven't heard from her in a while. I'll get to see her when I go up to Canada. It's going to be fun.
She keeps saying she's coming to the summer party, but I don't know.
I don't know. Manalo.
Manalo.
Good morning. And your buddy Brian's got...
I am representing today.
That's right. He's got that shirt on. Yeah.
And we have the brand new Donnie Brewer song.
That's exciting.
That is co-written with Manalo that we're going to have on the show today.
Very cool.
So.
That's awesome. We got MFG Records out there saying,
Hello.
"Woo, happy Sunday."
Good morning.
Manny Rico's out there.
Morning, sir.
And Susan Govan is out there.
Good morning.
And Jeff Randall. So good morning to everybody.
I see Mark Mulch is also out there, so good morning to you.
Excuse me.
And,
Well,
all right, who we got on YouTube there?
Well, top of the list, we have Julie, the DIY therapist, Lynn
good
Carswell.
morning, Julie.
That's my
Good
daughter.
morning.
Yeah.
And she'll be coming in for the summer party as well.
Well, that's fun.
Good morning to her. Let's see. Of course, our producer's out there chatting with everybody, telling good morning to everyone.
Yeah.
Graham Andrews, good morning to Graham.
And Nicole,
And
good morning to
Good
you.
morning, you guys.
Mike Trenholm, good morning to him.
Good morning.
They are checking in. He goes, good morning, everyone. My wife and I are checking in from Galloway, Ireland.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, my goodness.
very nice.
That is a place where Danny and I have always wanted to go.
Very nice.
One day we'll get there.
Absolutely.
Of course, we have Jody at Cammy's Grammys chiming in. Good morning to Jody.
Good morning to you, sweetheart.
Yeah, of course, the ambassador of all great things
Yes.
is out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The beautiful Sean Crawley says, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, sweetheart.
Glenn Soika says, good morning, Tiki Crew. And they are listening in Belmar, New Jersey.
All right, Belmar, New Jersey.
On the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, happy Sunday to you.
Of course, Maureen's out there, and she goes, I booked my flights, too. So
All right,
She
nice.
says, very inexpensive.
Very inexpensive.
Oh, that's great.
And let's see. Of course, Bobby McQueen, the island truck driver's over here saying hello.
Good morning.
And, okay. We also have Patty, the crazy sister, says good morning.
Good morning, Patty. Good morning.
That's Jody. Yeah, Jody's sister, I'm sure.
Yeah, Jody's sister,
Yeah.
Patty.
She
yeah.
is. That'd be something. That girl's crazy as hell.
And, of course, we have the bodyguard, Tim Myers, says good morning,
Good
y'all.
morning, Tim.
Morning, brother.
And I think that's all I got for right now.
Well, alrighty then. Well, so it's raining up in Canada, of course, according to our producer, and got some showers here this morning as well. Supposed to get out of here about 10 o'clock. Going to be a beautiful day, but I thought we'd start off the day the island way with some positive vibes, you know, and when it's raining down in Key West, you just kind of relax, enjoy the morning. Happy Sunday to you, everybody.
Sun is gone, the storm clouds have moved in. There's a fresh smell in the air. A million things I need to do, and I'm just staring at you lying there. It's a rainy day in paradise. Those blue skies have turned gray. It's a rainy day in paradise. Perfect time to just waste away. Don't know why this makes me feel so good. I've loved it since I was born. The sound of those drops into the ocean. We don't need anything more. It's a rainy day in paradise. Those blue skies have turned gray. It's a rainy day in paradise. Perfect some bread, I'll brew a little coffee. It'll be our own little cafe. We'll curl on the couch and watch a movie. Let's declare this a holiday. It's a rainy day in paradise. Those blue skies have turned gray. It's a rainy day in paradise. Perfect time to just waste away.
Hey, this is Manalo, and you're living on Island Time with Tiki Man Radio.
There's gonna be palm trees blowing in the breeze. I can't wait to get back to the sea again. Put my toes in the sand. Driving away from the daily grind sure does help to ease one's mind. So true, takes away my blues. Can't wait to cross the causeway, see the sailboats sailing in the wind. Sun on the water, brightly glistening. And I start to unwind as each mile goes by. Soon I'll be in my island paradise. Sha-la-la-la-la, my island paradise. See, I rented a little cottage down by the sand. Gonna ride some waves and work on my tan, kick back. I mean, really relax. Late in the week, I fill my cooler with some beer. Do a little fishing out on the pier, unwind. It's gonna feel just fine. Can't wait to cross the causeway, see the sailboats sailing in the wind. Sun on the water, brightly glistening. I start to unwind as each mile goes by. Soon I'll be in my island paradise. Sha-la-la-la-la, my island paradise. You know, it seems like it's been so long since I've been down to the ocean. Can't wait to cross the causeway, see the sailboats sailing in the wind. And the sun on the water, brightly glistening. And I start to unwind every mile that goes by. 'Cause soon I'll be
Nickel. And so we started sending out, and thank you to Michelle Myers for all the letters she's been sending out to all the artists that are going to be playing at the Songwriter Showcase this year. And we started sending out things, and we got some responses. And Marty Nickel is not going to be able to make it this year because the day before the letter went out, his daughter decided to get married.
No, here we go. We're back into the wedding season.
Yeah. So we sent our condolences to them, and we'll send them a condolence card in the mail. And then we reached out to Bob Shealy.
Yeah.
And he's not going to be able to come down. But we're going to have Don Middlebrook come for the first time ever be part of the showcase.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So, and that's just the way it works. We have a waiting list. This year we got filled up by January. It took a lot of people by surprise that normally are part of the showcase. And I'm like, hey, the lineup gets filled up fast. So now we're booking for 2025. And that's just how we roll. So, but we're going to miss seeing Marty Nickel, but he is coming to play the summer party in 2025 as of right now. So that'll be fun. And it's nice to have somebody we've never had at the showcase, which is Don Middlebrook. Sometimes he doesn't come down, and his schedule doesn't reflect with ours. And so it's going to be nice to have a newbie as we go into our 8th year of the Songwriter Showcase. Pretty cool.
That's a pretty good substitution.
Yeah. So apparently there's something going around where everybody's sick. I'm a little bit under the weather the last couple of days. Hippie Chick has been sick for, I don't know.
11 days.
A month.
11 days.
Seems like a month. But
11.
Yeah, there is something. It's something going around.
Yeah.
My children.
And it's not. It's not COVID or anything like that. But
no,
I've been dealing with, like I said, the head congestion. I've had it in the throat. I've had a cough for like 3 weeks now. I'm living on Dayquil just to keep the cough under control.
I know, right? So I mean, you're going down the road, you listen to the radio and the news or whatever, and they're talking about mad cow disease. Right?
Oh, that's back.
And it says, well, it's in all this grass-eating cows and stuff of that nature. There's a mad cow disease thing going on, and it's not contagious, but it does get into your respiratory, in your chest. And I'm thinking, maybe I eat a lot of grass-eating, all this organic meat. I've got mad cow disease. Damn it!
All cows eat grass unless they're in the dang feedlot. So then they eat whatever is fed to them. It's questionable.
I'm thinking, if I got mad cow disease, boy, am I going to be a mad Tiki Man.
If you start mooing, we'll know.
Yeah. I'll start growing a tail. If I start growing a tail, I'm going to have to get a new chair.
Well, who's going to milk Danny tomorrow?
I'm getting a little top-heavy here.
I know.
Your daughter says, y'all better get rid of that before we come. Respectfully.
I know that's right. Yeah.
Well, yes. We would like to get rid of it today.
Yeah.
It lingers around. Like I said, I've had it in the throat, that congestion and stuff for 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I haven't been sick like this for 2 years. Not like this. I've had other little things, but not sick, but the Crohn's thing, but not this kind of sick in 2 years.
The respiratory stuff.
Any kind of virus in 2 years. So I was really mad when I got it. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I mean, we're about 5 weeks out from the summer party, so there's a lot of things that have to be done. We still got to finish that damn bathroom.
Yeah, we're getting really close on the bathroom and everything, so that's almost done. So that's good.
We had to hire a sheetrock man.
Yes, we did, because me or Danny, either one could. We're not so beautifully skilled with that mudding. Yeah. So he came in and just made it look like it was brand new sheetrock.
Yeah. Very nice.
I mean, so I was like so thankful on that.
I had said from the get-go, right? I'm like, listen, sheetrock is an art.
It really is.
And you really need to appreciate the people who do sheetrock.
I certainly do now.
They know what they're doing. That's all they do. and they come in and they make it look like it's always been there. So, no, we can do it. We can do it. And I'm like, so something we should have hired 6 weeks ago.
We really should have. But and then we went out of the country and then we were sick and all this stuff. So I'm thankful that he came in and got that part of it done. So that was good. Good.
But and Larissa's back. She was gone last 2 weeks, right? Went to California.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I love California. Are you kidding me?
Surprised the airport didn't burn down while you was out there.
Yeah, I love California. I love Southern California. It's where I used to live too. So
yeah,
it's all good.
Never been.
Never been to California?
I've never been to California. I've never been on that side of the country, period.
That's where my daughter was born. She was born in California.
I've spent some time out there. I flew into, was it John Wayne Airport?
Yes, John Wayne Airport.
For a couple of meetings out that way, but...
surprisingly enough, as far as in the United States, the farthest west I've been is Memphis. Mm-hmm. That's the farthest west I've been.
Really? You've never been to Texas or nothing like that?
No, and I have family in Texas, and I've never been there.
Well, they probably don't know who you are anymore.
Oh, my goodness.
I do love Texas. San Antonio specifically, Amarillo.
My family's in Killeen.
Yeah, the Valley of Texas.
I have people in Austin, Houston.
Yeah, my daughter lives in Austin.
Yes, Julie lives in Austin. And I have my aunt and uncle and my cousins. They're in Austin, and some are over in Houston.
Yeah.
The only place west that I haven't been is North Dakota.
Oh, wow.
Every other state west of the Mississippi I've been in.
Wow.
I have family in South Dakota and still haven't been out there. So,
man, that's bad when you say that. As far west as I've been is Memphis.
Yeah.
Damn.
Isn't that sad?
That is sad.
I've been halfway around the world, but I've only been to Memphis as far west as I've made it here.
Hey, we got Brighton Stoll going to be joining us around 11:05 this morning. He's
awesome.
He's got a brand new song called Plenty of Fish.
He's got a brand new baby, too, doesn't he?
Got a brand new baby. A lot of new things going on.
Yeah.
We got a couple of new Donnie Brewer songs that in here. That the one that I was talking about with Manalo is called Ship in a Bottle. And then he's also put out a new song that's an upbeat version of Keep the Party Going. Because as much as I love Bubbles Up, it's a pretty sad song.
It is. It is. It's a great song, but yes,
you really need something called "Keep the Party Going" because that's really what it's all about, So
yeah.
And what else we got going on? We got a lot going on, but you guys are headed out to CMA Fest.
CMA Fest is next week.
Yep.
And so, program update: we will not be having a show on Wednesday.
Why? What the hell? You're going to go to Nashville and CMA Fest?
I tried to work it out, but we couldn't find a place to be able to do a show. So, yeah. So we will not be having a show.
Are you not staying in a hotel?
No, we're not staying in a hotel. So, and actually, we'll be traveling on Wednesday because we're actually going up tomorrow night, and we'll be up there, and then we're coming back because Lou has to work, and then that evening we'll be driving back. So normally during the time we have the show, we'll actually be traveling back up to Nashville on Wednesday. So because CMA Fest officially kicks off on Thursday, so it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, but tomorrow night we're going to be going up, and we got invited to be able to do some coverage of the Rock and Jock celebrity softball game that is for the Folds of Honor. So we're going to go up and see that and maybe get some interviews out of the way while we're there. So,
okay,
that'll be cool.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We were saying.
I mean, if you're going if you're going to CMA Fest, you got all these country singers around here, and all that stuff. I mean, what a golden opportunity to have a show.
I know, but unfortunately, it just didn't work out. So. But it's okay. I mean, honestly, this is for us. This is kind of like our vacation.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
You know, we don't do that very often. So.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
so,
good.
but of course, we will have a lot to report when we come back.
It's gonna be awesome.
Let's see here. I love South Carolina. I'm trying to see what Jody's saying here. Always flew. I don't know what she's talking about there. Can you see it? Jody?
Jody.
Cammy's Grammys.
That's way back.
She's. I love Southern California as well. Always flew into LAX to see my family.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Yes.
Flaz Noogies, how was your week?
My week was productive.
Productive?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got so many projects going on, I tell you.
Yeah. We got to get the ambassador in here in the next segment here to talk about all the things we're doing with the showcase. You guys going down to Key West this year or no?
I don't think we've made our mind up.
Yeah. Okay. We got some really inexpensive flights. $777. That's pretty damn good for Key West. Cheapest flight I've ever got. Usually it runs us about $1,500.
Really?
For two of us.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, but that Wednesday to Wednesday thing is pretty awesome. You really should check it out. And I know when we made the show or the Escape to Paradise this year from Wednesday to Wednesday, people were like, "What the hell?" You know, because I think people just get in their routines, right? And they think a week is only Monday through Friday.
7 days is 7 days.
7 days is 7 days, Wednesday to Wednesday. And really, because of that mentality, the flights are cheaper. And the way it works is, I mean, if you really plan it that way, right, and you're having to work for a living, then you got 2 days, and then you come back and you got 2 days left in that week.
There you go.
So you got a whole week to kind of get over a...
Yeah,
You know,
it's not bad.
Not bad at all.
That's the way we did it for Dominican, and it was nice.
Whoa. I moved my coffee cup, and everybody applauded.
I was like, what was that
Isn't that
for?
amazing how that happens?
Yeah,
What was
absolutely.
that for?
What you guys got coming up on the show this weekend, or this week? Oh, you ain't going to do it this
We're
week.
not doing a show
That's
this
right,
week.
That's right.
But I will tell everybody, stay tuned to the Tiki Man Radio Facebook page and as well as our Tropical Country page, because throughout the week, we're probably going to be popping in and out, doing some live videos to kind of let everybody kind of see what's going on, what we're doing, and get a little taste of CMA Fest themselves. And, of course, then when we come back, we're going to be doing a whole big, like we did last year, probably a show or more of videos and music from while we've been there. So
I'm sorry.
So you didn't have a guest this past week. You're supposed to, right?
yeah, we were supposed to have Gary Burke, and he actually called us 2 hours before the show. They were actually on their way. He had been sick with this kind of junk.
Yeah.
And he had been to the doctor, been taking antibiotics and all that stuff, and he was like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to do it. And 2 hours before the show, he was just like, I just can't.
He
he's like,
felt bad.
He's I'm just not feeling. I'm not feeling it. Matter of fact, another guy that he's traveling with was also sick, and he's like, is there any way? He says, I hate to do this. I'm like, no worries. So he is rescheduled for a show in July. He'll be coming to do a show. So, but
It's good.
he seems like he's recovered. He was able to. He did a show last night. So it looks like he's been over the junk now. At least we're able to sing now.
Yeah.
Man, it's getting a little warm in here, a little toasty.
They're tasty.
Yeah. Well, good. I hope. I guess whatever it is going around.
It's getting everybody.
Yeah. But the good news is we are now into June, which means the weather should be getting a lot warmer.
Oh, boy.
And that means your wife will be in the pool.
Yeah, that means I'm going to be mowing the yard.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, that's a big old yard to mow.
You still ain't found nobody to mow that yard?
The backyard, which faces the lake, is being handled by a landscaping guy.
Oh.
But up around the front door area there, his big rigs that he has can't
Won't
go up
go
to
up
that.
there.
So I did buy that four-wheel drive Honda lawnmower, and
Really?
let's go, baby.
Very nice, very nice. That's the way to get it done.
Good morning to Ann. Good morning,
Ann.
Good morning.
She popped in.
Yeah, she said her dog has whatever it is that's going around.
I worried about that with Katie May. She's kind of been down in the mouth, but she seems fine today.
Daggett's been sneezing. So
Sneezing, yeah.
I'm like, did my dog all of a sudden get allergies or what? But it's been kind of weird.
Yeah.
Ed the Train Man is out there.
Hey, Ed.
Good morning, Ed.
That big anniversary show is tomorrow night, isn't it?
That's
Yes.
right.
We've got to send our shout-outs.
Yeah, I recorded. Well, I was going to do it this weekend, and
And
of
then
course,
you're sick.
yesterday I just kind of laid low, and I've been watching
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul. I mean,
That's like the third time he's watched it.
I forgot how damn good Better Call Saul was. Now, if those of you that don't know, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul is the prequel, right? And so a lot of the characters in Breaking Bad are in Better Call Saul, and at some point they meet and catch up to the other show, which is really interesting to watch. But I forgot how damn good it is, and I've kind of been somewhat addicted to that this week and
I've been watching Ancient Aliens because of all the talk in the past about them.
I love Ancient Aliens.
I know, and I just don't understand why they call themselves astronaut investigators or something like that. I mean, what?
Yeah, that's just a thing they
I like
say.
Ancient Aliens too. Every once in a while, I want to know what them bastards are doing up there. You know.
Well, every episode there's something new, that's for sure. But it's all kind of hocus pocus to me.
Yeah,
It's fun to watch.
I've been watching documentaries and also Little House on the Prairie.
On the prairie. Lord.
I hated it when I was a kid for some odd reason.
Oh my God, I still hate it.
Now I sit and I watch Little House on the Prairie, and sometimes I sit and watch the Waltons too.
Oh my
God. Little House on the Prairie, and the Waltons go ahead and slice my wrist, okay?
But I will tell you,
I just couldn't do it.
watched a couple of great documentaries. If you haven't seen the documentary, the new Bon Jovi documentary, it is really, really good.
Yeah, the band's been around for 40 years.
Yeah.
What the hell? How did that happen?
So, but it's a four-part documentary, and it takes you through the decades. Like the first episode takes you through the 80s and then 90s, and so it takes you through each episode takes you through that decade, and now they're at the point of John doesn't know if he's going to continue, if he's going to be able to tour again. He's had surgery, but he doesn't know if his voice will be able to hold up for a tour. But they are releasing new music, so that's the cool thing too. So, but that is a really, really good documentary if you haven't seen it. So
Yeah, he had surgery on his vocal cord.
yeah.
And, when that happened to John Prime, it actually made his voice better.
Yeah,
I thought so.
Well, I'll tell you, watching the documentary, then at the end of the doc, because it goes through that whole period, because he didn't do anything for 3 years. Yeah. And he was recovering from that surgery, and then it showed him come into a practice session with the band, and beforehand it was like, oh my God, that is so horrible. He wasn't on key or anything, and he like, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucked. And after that surgery, he came in and started singing. It was like, there it is. His voice is back.
Yeah.
His problem is that he just doesn't know if his voice could be able to hold up to do like a complete tour.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, now that you've got that straightened out, okay, you've had 40 years of the band. Yeah, I mean, record some songs every once in a while. Don't go and strain your vocal cords again that got you into this situation, and take a chance on spending some of the best years of your life with no voice.
Yeah, he put out there, he's like, he says, it's not about fame, it's not about money. He goes, it's all about my legacy.
Yeah.
And he goes, if I can only give 80% on a stage, he says, I'll say good night and goodbye.
Yeah.
He says, because I'm not going to go out and damage my legacy.
Got it.
Listen to this, guys. Glenn Soika said he graduated high school with Bon Jovi.
No kidding.
Wow.
Wow.
Very nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
he's a Jersey
How cool
boy.
is that?
So
That is awesome.
that's really neat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really, really neat.
I was diagnosed with a lesion on my vocal cord one time. And I had like this chronic sore throat thing, but it wasn't like, it was just kind of a mild thing going on. I went to an ENT guy, which looked down there and goes, yeah, you got a little lesion on your vocal cord. And it didn't change my voice much because it just made it lower.
Just made it lower. Hi, I'm Howard Stern.
Yes, and Bon Jovi is releasing new music.
Yes, he
they
is.
are releasing new music. So
Yeah, I'd caught the interview with Terry Gross. She does.
On fresh air. No,
Fresh,
yeah,
fresh air. She's been doing it for 42 years, and she's an excellent interviewer.
That's
and-
on NPR, by the way.
Yeah, so she had him on Fresh Air one day, and I was listening to when they first announced that they were doing this 40th anniversary documentary, and I was like, 40 years.
yeah,
I know, that just blows my mind.
I remember when the Slippery
When Wet.
Yeah,
Came out.
album came out, you know, so it was kind of cool.
there was a lot of cool things in that documentary that I didn't know. I mean, a lot of people, heard Runaway on the radio for the first time, and didn't know that at that point in time there was no band. It was just John, and he recorded it with a bunch of studio musicians that he was working with, and he went and peddled that thing around the radio, handing cassettes to everybody, and all of a sudden that's when it took off as a hit on the radio.
Yeah.
And then they had to pull it down because that's when he got his record deal. And when he got the record deal as a solo artist.
Yeah.
Not so, Bon Jovi started out as just John.
Yeah.
So, which was really cool.
I'd like to say good morning to Bill and Debbie Haas.
Hey,
who
guys.
just chimed
Good
in.
morning to you. Happy
Morning,
Sunday to you.
guys.
Valley Center, Kansas.
That's right.
Well, that's
The
kind of cool.
backyard.
Glenn's my new hero because he's like, I played Pop Warner football and hung out a lot in high school with his early bands. That is just cool.
That is cool.
That's cool.
Well, we're going to get ready for Brighton Stoll's going to join us here shortly, and we're going to get caught up with him, talk about the new baby, talk about the new music and everything that's got going on with him. So grab you a cup of coffee and come over and have some fun with us.
Sun is hot, my work is done. I know a place where I can have some fun. Pretty ladies go to dance. Seems like there's two girls for every man. Until walking in shorts and bathing suits. They're looking for us, but we're looking too. Let's go cruising down on Ocean Boulevard. We'll be cooling out in our cars down on Ocean Boulevard. Down on Ocean Boulevard. The pavilion's where we'll start out. Traffic's back up north to south. Radio's playing music loud. Everywhere you go, there's a happy crowd. They're dancing across the street. Lots of games to play and people to meet. Let's go cruising down on Ocean Boulevard. We'll be cooling out in our cars down on Ocean Boulevard. Down on Ocean Boulevard. Hey baby, what's your name? Tell me, where are you from? Jump in, we'll drive a while. The night's only just begun. They're walking in shorts and bathing suits. They're looking for us. We're looking too. Let's go cruising down on Ocean Boulevard.
Hey, this is Marty Nickel, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio, where it's always tiki time. Tiki time.
Was a runaway hurricane splashing up and down the beach. 6 years old in the middle of Kansas, but I conquered the sea. And I'll never forget the feeling when Dad let me drive the boat. I was wild and free till it was time to leave, but the whole way home I closed my eyes, and I was on a boat somewhere with the sun glaring off the water and the salt in my hair, on a course for somewhere beautiful. My sails with the breeze, I was raised to land like a sailor with some big dreams. Somewhere with the sun glaring off the water and the salt in my hair, on a course for somewhere beautiful. My sails with the breeze, but a land like a sailor is what I'm proud to be. I'm a land like a sailor, so for now they're only dreams.
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar, or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Cammie's Grammys. That's what they do. Cammie's Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Cammie's Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Cammie's Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to take your music and your show to the next level? Alan Jacks Bowers and Mudcut Studios, your full-service production facility, providing professional drum and percussion tracks in-house or remote, as well as full production, mixing, and mastering with world-class studio musicians available. Jax is also available for performances and touring. With over 30 years experience as a musician and 20 years experience producing, Alan Jax Bowers will take your show or your music to the next level. Reach out to Jax today at alanjaxbowers.com. Jax has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and he can bring that talent to your music and your show. So stop getting frustrated and stop worrying about it. Reach out to alanjaxbowers.com and step into the big show. You know, the difference between being a professional and being an amateur is the people you surround yourself with. And Alan Jacks Bowers only surrounds himself with the best of the best all over the world. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner, Alan Jacks Bowers and Mudcut Studios. Reach out to him today and make sure you tell him that the Tiki Man sent you. Take your music to the next level. Stop worrying about it. Are you looking to get away to your secret paradise? Are you looking to come to Chattanooga? You've heard me talk about the beautiful city that I grew up in and the surrounding area here in Harrison Bay. Well, Golden's Alluring Getaway is your secret hideaway. Just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar, and our good friends the Goldens will take good care of you. It's safe, it's secure, and it's Tiki Man approved. When you use the code word Tiki Man, you get 20% off. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the link for Golden's Alluring Getaway and schedule your secret getaway right here in Harrison Bay. That's Golden's Alluring Getaway. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you.
I've been driving my life away on these highways and interstates. It seems like I spend most days on the road. I got a pretty girl riding with me, but she ain't in the passenger seat. We've got a lot of things to see, and she's ready to go. My dashboard, ooh, the girl, I'm gonna take her around the world to every city so we can put on a show. I like to have her company. She likes to dance just for me. We've got 1,000,000 miles down, 1,000,000 more to go. With my dashboard, who the girl? Well, she may not be one of a kind, but her grass skirt looks mighty fine with a coconut bra and a flower in her hair. She spends all day in the sun, so she's a tanned up beauty and she's ready to run. She's always begging me to take her anywhere. My dashboard, ooh, the girl, I'm gonna take her around the world to every city so we can put on a show. I like to have her company. She likes to dance just for me. We've got 1,000,000 miles down, 1,000,000 more to go. With my dashboard, who the girl? Well, I don't know where we'll end up, but I know the journey will be great because I've got take her around the world to every city so we can put on a show. I like to have her company. She likes to dance just for me. We've got 1,000,000 miles down, 1,000,000 more to go. Oh, with my dashboard hula girl. With my dashboard hula girl.
Dashboard hula girl.
We got one.
Mr. Brighton Stoll there. Well, let's see if we can't get him over here on the big show here. There we go. All right, brother, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Good morning.
Real good.
We're always surprised when technology works. I gotta tell you, Usually we're flying by the seat of our pants, and we're as happy as you are when all of it works perfectly. Brighton Stoll, everybody, joining us for Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. And first of all, congratulations on the new baby, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Your life is over. Some say it's just beginning,
we're
but
getting there.
It'll never be the same.
it'll never be the same, I should say.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's, I was playing Landlocked Sailor earlier, and I remember the first time we had you on when that first came out, and man, a lot of things have changed for you since then.
Yeah, tell me about it. It was funny just that around the same time that I discovered the world of trop rock and tropical music was also about the same time that I met my now wife, now co-parent.
Yeah. Bottle helper. Yeah. No, that's cool, and I was thinking too that we never had you in the lineup for the showcase down in Key West, but you've played it a couple of times, mainly because Mike Nash would throw out his voice or couldn't be there or whatever, which was always a happy surprise, and we got to get you in the lineup down there sometime.
Yeah, we were just reminiscing about that yesterday, funny enough, because we were sitting there thinking, once again, we're pretty convinced that we were I think we were down at the brewery on the waterfront having lunch, and Mike called and said, "Hey man, can you play this thing in like 30 minutes, an hour, whatever?" And so we started walking down to your guys' setup, and it started pouring.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're still convinced that Mike did not throw out his voice. He just looked at the forecast.
Yeah, and that's exactly how we played it. We actually said, as we introduced him on stage, Mike couldn't make it today. He couldn't get his hair wet. He's trying to grow his hair back out, and he's got hairspray and everything in it, so he couldn't make it. So, but we're glad to have Brighton Stoll on stage today. That's exactly what we said, But we got to get you down there. And of course, we have the ready rooms upstairs now for private events, and that's something you might want to look into. They're all booked up this year, but it's really cool. It's really like flying first class up there. It's a private room, holds about 25, 30 people with an air conditioning and a private bar and private bartenders and all that stuff. And you charge at the door and you get to keep all that money. So that's a way to do it.
That sounds really cool. I'll have to look into that. I got to get myself down to Key West again.
Yeah.
I didn't make it last year, and we'll see. We'll see how far I make it out anywhere this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
You're a little busy.
The baby is going to dictate everything from here on out. That's for sure. But
your sleep and everything.
Yeah. But, so how's that going? How old is she? How old is she now?
We got a little boy.
Oh, little boy.
Little
That's
boy.
okay. Yep. Little boy.
We got a little boy, and he is like 10 days. I think today is 10 days old.
Wow.
Man.
They're still in that new. They still got that new smell.
Still very new. Still getting used to it. So far, I feel like we were fairly warned. So I think we're pretty pleased so far. Like, it stinks out. We were up like 5 times in the middle of the night every 2 hours. But we're kind of sitting here like, it could have been worse.
It could have been worse. Could have been worse. You could have had twins. Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. Congratulations to you. And, she's, your wife is, we've got to meet her a couple of times down there. So she seems like a real sweetheart as well. So good things are happening for you. And then you're still, through all this, is, still working on new music, right?
Yes, I've got to get to work on some more new music as well. I'm sitting here in my newly completed recording studio. So I had a recording studio in my house. I think that was in my old house. That's where I did our last interview. But then Caitlin and I needed to move in together, so we got ourselves a new house, and it took me ages to get the studio set up. So I finally got the studio set up and recorded a new song for the first time in a couple years. So that just came out on Friday.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Yeah, and we're very excited to have it. It's called Plenty of Fish, and it's a clever title for a clever song, So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and play that, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about how this all came about. How about that?
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. Plenty of Fish, brand new, hot off the presses from Brighton Stoll. Here we go.
When she found me and turned my life around, I was at low tide. Now I'm happy to be tied down. They say that there's plenty of fish out there swimming around in the sea, but I don't want any of the fishies swimming right along with me. She's got eyes the color of the water. She sparkles in the sun. The odds are 1 in a trillion, and I know she's the one. She's so sophisticated. She loves me for who I am. She sees the pearls, not the oysters. She makes me happy as a clam. They say that there's plenty of fish out there swimming around in the sea, but I don't want any of the fishies swimming right along with me. Well, we made it official. We got married, 'cause I ain't no fool. Now we're feeling so lucky with our little guppy. We got a whole school. They say that there's plenty of fish out there swimming around in the sea, but I don't want any of the fishies swimming right along with me. They say that there's plenty of fish out there swimming around in the sea, but I don't want any of the fishies swimming right along with me. No, I don't want any of the fishies swimming right along with me.
There we go.
Love that.
That's a great song. It's cute.
Yeah, man, that come out good. You know, when I first saw the title and I first saw you talking about it, so I was single for about 9 years or whatever. There used to be this thing called Plenty of Fish out there, right? And you really had to be real careful about what you caught, in the sea. So, they kind of...
There were sharks out there.
Yeah, they were sharks out there, and, the seas were angry that day, but anyway. So, but obviously you wrote this about your wife, right?
Yeah, in fact, I wrote this with my wife.
Oh,
that's great.
We, we were so like I mentioned, we moved into this house. It took me ages to get the studio set up. That's because we pretty much remodeled the whole thing ourselves.
Right.
And so one night, we were like a Saturday night. We were tired from remodeling all weekend, and I think we actually kind of took the day off. And by like take the day off, I mean we went furniture shopping for the so,
yeah, there are no more off days, by the way, but go ahead.
I know. So we got home, and I was kind of like, what do you think we should do for the rest of the night? Because I'm not going back to the work. It was like 6 o'clock. We got a few hours here, and kind of tired of like laying on the couch and watching Netflix, like trying to keep my eyes open at the end of the night. So I thought, you know what? Maybe we should write a song. And Caitlin was like, I've never written a song before. And I said, it's really not that hard. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And I kind of already had the idea for that song. And then she helped me put it all together and helped me come up with some good fish puns.
Yeah.
That was cute.
The rest is history.
It was
Very
cute.
nice.
That was cool. So you wrote it all in one night, or?
I think we pretty much had the whole thing done in one night. That doesn't necessarily happen every time, but I think we had it all done. And then obviously we the lyrics on the bridge were a little different before because we did not have a guppy. And we recently rewritten the guppy lyrics.
There you go.
Cute.
Guppy. I like that. Well, it sounds like who's doing the steel pans on that?
That's John Patty.
John Patty. I thought so. He has a distinct, you hear a lot of steel pans, but he has a distinctive sound with his, and especially upbeat, music. So I was wondering if that was John Patty. So you've been very fortunate since you come onto the scene to work with some pretty cool cats out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got, so like I said, John Patty on the steel drums, and then Donnie Brewer's playing the guitars and some ukulele. Yeah. And then I got my brother's always been my drummer, so he's playing the drum set.
Awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, man, I tell you, again, coming onto the scene with, I'm a landlocked sailor, and, I'm nowhere close to the ocean or whatever, but I love it, that kind of thing. Since then, you've been able to travel around and do some of these gigs, and so how's the Trop Rock family treating you?
Oh, it's been absolutely incredible, and I'm a little disappointed this year. I'm not getting around near as much as I did last year, of course, but then at the same time, not only have I just been like welcomed with open arms into people's homes all over the country, like going and playing house concerts and stuff, but now with the baby, just getting so much support, on Facebook and phone calls and texts and stuff from all of those same people. We got people that, live across the country, like buying stuff off our Amazon registry.
Oh,
that's sweet.
That is cool. I mean, it is one big family, and no matter where you go, we're very fortunate to start out in Panama City with our festival we do for the Rendezvous, and it's always like a family reunion. And that's what Meeting the Minds was down in Key West for so many years. You finally got to end the year and see everybody. It was like a family reunion, and we've continued on with that with the showcase. And, have you been down to Gulf Shores for Meeting the Minds?
Yeah, yep. I made it down there last year. I am planning to make it down there again this year, but I haven't actually made any concrete plans at all.
Yeah. Well, it definitely makes it easier for people to get to Meeting the Minds than going down to Key West, right?
It's definitely easier when you're coming from Kansas or Missouri. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. And have you picked up? Have you got a trophy case for all of your awards that you picked up yet?
I've got the one award just sitting on the dresser.
That's good.
So I can see it when I wake up every morning and get that juice going.
Yeah. Well, I've got my sack of nuts here from Tim Campbell, and that's 10 years of doing Trop Rock Radio. That's all I've gotten. But I'm very proud of it. And the hippie chick got one last year, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So we don't need a trophy case either, but we're pretty proud of that. So this also gives you a lot of opportunity, maybe not, I don't know, but to think about writing more music if you're taking some more time to be home, right?
That's the goal. I've got a fair amount of songs that need to get recorded. Hopefully this will become a fairly regular thing. I'll actually be releasing some singles and then eventually an album. I don't want to put any dates on anything because we'll see. But yeah, I got the studio ready to go, and now I just need to get it done. I've been doing a little bit more writing. Still need to do even more writing, but yeah, I got some songs that need to get out, and still playing some shows, especially around the Midwest area. I'm just realizing now I need to get this put on Facebook, internet, all that good stuff. But I've got a really exciting weekend coming up for the 1-year anniversary of Jimmy Buffett's passing, Labor Day weekend, where I'm gonna do some shows with David Baker up in Iowa on that Thursday and
he's
that
fantastic.
Friday. Then a gig here in Kansas City with my full band that is going to be like a big Jimmy Buffett tribute show.
Very
Fun,
nice.
Yeah.
You know, when Jimmy passed away on Labor Day weekend, that pretty much marked the schedule for every Parrot Head Club in the country, basically, you know, to have some kind of huge event to celebrate the life of Jimmy Buffett on Labor Day. They had a big festival down in Key West when he passed away. That, you know, of course, listen, it's National Potato Week. They're going to have a parade down there, but they threw together a big festival that weekend for Labor Day, and then, you know, they're going to do it every year, supposedly. And, you know, we were talking about, you know, maybe we need to move the showcase to that week. And I'm like, you know, people are very emotional right now. Let's just see how this thing goes. And I said, I also suspect that a lot of people that you're thinking is going to come down to Key West is going to be doing, you know,
a Parrot Head event.
Yeah, a Parrot Head event on Labor Day weekend. And for everything, you know, for everything that happens, you know, you know, the passing of the torch and keeping the party going has now fully opened the door for the trop rock artists to have all these events. You know, Labor Day weekend. I mean, you should have a anywhere to play. You know now.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely. I think just like you said, I think everyone's. It'll be tough to make plans on Labor Day because there are a lot of plans on Labor Day. I know. I think probably every Parrot Head Club's got one. I know one of the bigger ones is up in Louisville, and I really wanted to play at that one, but I thought it was just a little too far away with the new baby.
Yeah. Is that the Bluegrass Parrot Head Club?
That probably. I think it is that Kentucky-based Parrot Head Club, but don't quote me on that. But
yeah,
they've got a crazy good lineup. So check it out, unless you're going to come to my shows in Iowa.
There you go. Of course. Well, I think there may be a couple of them up there, but I remember the Bluegrass Parrot Head Club because they were a very large club, and every year at Rendezvous, they would win the award for the largest club that was present. You know, so it's kind of cool there. But you mentioned house concerts, and I've always told people that come into this trop rock community that house concerts are really the bread and butter of the whole thing. If you're new and you want to get your name out there, you want people to know who you are and what you're about and get your music out, there's no better way to do it than a house concert.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, there's two, it's if you want to break it down that simply, I feel like there's two really great things about trop rock. Like, one, it's tropical, and two, even it doesn't even necessarily have to do with the tropicalness, but like just the community and the house concerts.
Yeah,
I think every genre of music in the world should be doing house concerts, just like trop rock does.
Yeah,
it doesn't necessarily have to be tropical. It could be country or folk or rock, whatever. But yeah, it's absolutely incredible, and so I think the way to get into the trop rock world is through, kind of try and get your name out there with folks like you guys. And that's why, I appreciate you letting me come on the show so much. Get the name out there to start with on the radio shows that go, countrywide, and then take it to the house concerts and let people, actually get to know you in person.
Yeah. And you really have to explain to people the difference between house concerts and house parties, And, when I've had them here, I'm like, listen, this is a house concert, meaning you're going to shut the hell up and listen to the artist because they want to tell you the story behind this song or whatever, It's not a party out at the tiki bar. That's a whole different vibe, but it's always important, and God bless the people who do house concerts all the time because it's stressful, man. Is the weather going to be okay? Is everybody going to show up? I mean, if you have a lot of people that are supposed to be there and they're not showing up, you're pissed. You're like, man, I want a big crowd, for this artist. It's a lot of stress. So God bless them for opening up their homes and doing it.
Absolutely. That's the other thing I've thought a lot about the house concert situation, and I'm like, these shows are better for the artist because we have people that actually want to listen to our original music. Honestly, we probably get paid better than we would at normal venues. It's better for the artist. I think it's better for the crowd. If I was going to a concert, I would rather sit in someone's backyard with a cooler of my beer and hang out and listen to good music. So it's better for the concert goer. It's better for the artist. And I'm like, how is this even possible? And it's because the venue is, the people who own the house concerts is they're the ones making the sacrifices. They got to, clean up after us and do all the social media, and for the most part, they're not getting paid anything. They're just doing it for fun. And that's the difference between a real venue and a house concert is that, if you go to a bar, they need to make their cut.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing Margaritaville in Las Vegas or something, there's just people coming and going. They might be listening, they might not. I mean, you're there. It's for the background of the place that you're playing at. Johnny's Mexican restaurant or whatever. But a house concert, those people are particularly coming to see you, and they want to support you. And hopefully you can sell some T-shirts and some CDs, and they also, there's always somebody that says, hey, we come down from Knoxville, Tennessee. We'd love to get you up to our place, that kind of thing, So, you might pick up more gigs.
Happens a lot, kind of the word of mouth thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, back to the new music. Are you wanting to do like a full CD, or you want to do like an EP, or you just want to do singles?
The plan is to get to a full album eventually. I just don't know how long it will take. So until then, I'd like to keep releasing things regularly. So it might just mean singles for now, but hopefully eventually that builds itself up into an album. We'll see. Maybe by the time I release an album, you'll already have heard half the songs.
Sure.
We'll see what happens.
I think that's pretty standard. I mean, the largest bands in the world do the same thing now. They used to not release singles. They would release an album and then release a single on that album, like you could only buy these three. And that was kind of like to get you to buy the whole album, right? That kind of thing. But, an album that has 10, 12, 15 songs on it, some of those songs might get lost in the because of the world we're living in from a downloading standpoint.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I think it, especially back in the day, it made sense to keep releasing singles after the album's out. Nowadays, it always seems a little strange to me when folks do that. Especially the big artists. I get it. With the big artists, what they're doing is they're releasing it to radio, not just as it comes out as a single. But I'm looking at it on Spotify. I've heard this song already on your album.
Yeah.
5 times. Why would I listen to the single now?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, what about that? I mean, do you have physical CDs from Landlocked Sailor that you still sell?
Yep, I sure do. In fact, I have way too many. So if anyone's interested, let me know.
Well, that kind of brings us to our next step. How can people really follow you and know what's going on with you as far as what house concert venue you're going to be at and buy your music? How can they follow you?
Yeah, you can start with brightonstall.com, and that'll give you links to all my social media. I use Facebook and Instagram. I have been pretty off of social media for the last several months, but trying to get back on it. So yeah, you can also just search me on Facebook, Facebook and Instagram. It's all just at Brighton Stall. On Facebook, it's Brighton Stall Music, or add me as a friend. I might forget to add you back, though. So if you want to be sure you get in there, follow Bright Stall Music.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. And I think, as an artist, you continually evolve into the next stage of your music writing, and that really goes along with life. When your son is born, that kind of changes perspective of how you look at things, and as you get older, things do that as well. I mean, have you felt like your writing style has changed at all, or are you just still locked into that I want to get to the beach kind of guy?
I think my writing style has changed a bit, but I think my writing topics have changed a lot.
Yeah.
If you, I imagine that when you, when this next album finally comes out and you listen to the songs, you will, if you listened to Landlocked Sailor and then whatever the new album is back to back, you would realize like, oh yeah, those are Brighton's single songs, and then these are Brighton's relationship family songs. Imagine that, huh? Yeah. So I think the writing muses are changing more than anything.
I love the donkey song.
Yeah, the donkey song is good. That's always a popular one when he's playing on stage. That's for sure.
As I kind of piece together the next album, it seems like it's like half and half of like half the songs are like like a personal experience that. That's just like about my wife or maybe about my baby.
Yeah.
And then the other half of the songs is just fun ideas.
That's good.
Well, one of the things we always like to point out here at Tiki Man Radio is that, we go by coastal Americana. So we're a genre, it's kind of like a genre-free radio. All right. So we're going to have some country. We're going to have some blues. We're going to have some rock. We're going to have some trop rock, all blended in there for a happy environment, But a lot of artists think, well, if it doesn't say margarita on the beach, you don't send it to us. What I'm saying is, if you get to where you want to write some country songs, we got tropical country sitting here, and we can get you on his show, that kind of thing, And if you want to write a blues show, we can do that. Blues song, we can do that as well. So don't ever hesitate sending us any kind of music, because we're a big fan of yours.
You got it. Yeah, absolutely. Will do.
All right. All right. Bright and Stall, everybody. We really appreciate you taking time. I know, you probably got 3 hours sleep last night with the new baby, and, it is what it is,
Go take a nap.
Yeah.
I think I will.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for having me on, guys.
Absolutely. We'll cut this out, and I'll send it to you after the show. And we're gonna go away with Put Me In, because it seems like you've been put in. All right, so take it easy, brother. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Bright and Stall, everybody. Here we go.
Midnight shooting stars, half a bottle of tequila. I'm looking all around and she says no one's gonna see us. She nods in the direction of the crashing waves. I smile and say there ain't no way. And from the look in her eyes, I realize I'm not gonna get to stay on the beach. I pull me the pain. So I'll let her pull me in, carry me away from the shore. She's gonna pull me in, gonna leave me wanting more. She's gonna pull me in, carry me away from the shore. Pull me in. I'll let her pull me in. She's gonna pull me in.
Hey everybody, this is Alan Jax Powers, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station.
Like a sweet steel band, her strings they ring of island things, stars and sand. And I feel every word she thinks as breezes start to blow. When she plays alone, she can move my soul. Guitar is my boat, she takes me up and down the coast, from Florida Keys to Caribbean Sea and Old Mexico. She fills my sails with hope, lets me do what I love most. Everywhere I wanna go, guitar is my boat. And sometimes I face a long and stormy night. My guitar is the anchor that helps me hold on tight. It carries me to sultry summer island so remote. I sail away, my guitar is my boat. My guitar is my boat, she takes me up and down the coast, from Florida Keys to Caribbean Sea and Old Mexico. My sails with hope, lets me do what I love most. Everywhere I wanna go, my guitar is my boat. Sail the seven seas, flying high in paradise on songs that give me wings. My guitar is my boat, she takes me up and down the coast, from Florida Keys to Caribbean Sea and Old Mexico. My sails with hope, lets me do what I love most. is my boat, and it's what I love most. Everywhere I wanna go, guitar is my boat.
Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound, October 31st through November the 2nd at the Rick's Dirty Harry's Complex on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. All the artists are booked and locked and ready to go. And of course, our event is free to the public. Everybody is a VIP. This year, of course, we're bringing back the SAC Awards, sponsored by Tiki Man Radio and presented by Tim Campbell. And new this year is the Jimmy Buffett Lookalike Contest, brought to you by Land Shark Lager. That's right, come dressed as your favorite era of Jimmy Buffett and win a special prize by Land Shark Beer. That's going to be on Friday night, right after Dave McKinney and the Hungry Heart Luck Heroes band plays. And of course, we're going to honor our friend Bill Crawley. Make sure you come by the Tiki Man Radio table and pick up your fan's fan of Bill Crawley. I want to see a lot of pictures. We want to make this special. Bill Crawley played at every event we had, and we want to make sure that we honor our good friend. That's the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound, the original Songwriter Showcase during Trop Rock Week, October 31st through November the 2nd at Rick's Dirty Harry's on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. Why would you go anywhere else? And we did have a conference call the other night with the Key West Parrot Head Club.
Yeah.
Who is going to be heading up the Jimmy Buffett Lookalike Contest on Friday night.
Oh, very cool.
So, very excited about that. It's kind of a crazy idea that I came up with last year before we left, you know. And Land Shark Beer is stepping up to sponsor that as well. They've got a, I was trying to find what are we going to give the winner? Mm-hmm. And, we give them a basket full of this, that, and whatever. And Land Shark Beer says, yeah, we can do that. We can put a neon sign in it. And I'm like, man, that's going to be a big basket.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Land Shark Beer and, Reef Rum has already has stepped up as well. You know, they signed up for another year with us. And they're going to be part of the showcase as well. And sponsoring the Ready Room private parties upstairs. So you get some Reef Rum tastings up there during those private events, which is kind of cool. Beth Travers, that was Beth Travers, My Guitar Is My Boat. And
a good song.
And then Brighton Stoll. I mean, what a great, it's nice to see him come along and continue to do what he loves to do, which is making music. Mm-hmm. And he's got a family. And B-Dog and I were talking outside. I could see him on a side stage somewhere at CMA Fest.
Oh, absolutely.
Because he's got that country vibe to him as well. And who knows? He might go down that road as well.
He could. He has the voice and the talent for it, and he's a fantastic songwriter.
Yeah, he is a fantastic songwriter. And apparently his wife can write now.
Yeah,
so
how
that's
about that?
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, you ain't got nothing else to do. Hey, let's write a song. And that worked out really well.
Yeah.
We got a couple of, and I was wondering who all played on that song with him. And, of course, John Patty, and you mentioned Donnie Brewer. Mm-hmm. Donnie Brewer, is behind the scenes of a lot of stuff and doing a great job. We got a couple of new songs that we're going to play today from Donnie, and one of them is Manalo.
Yeah.
Donnie Brewer, so that's kind of cool. It's appropriate. You got your Manalo T-shirt on?
I got my Manalo T-shirt on today. That was by accident, too.
Yeah. Let's see, Callie McCool is made it to the big show. Unfortunately, the kids finished their last show last Tuesday. School is out, and I saw my daughter make a comment in there wanting to know if y'all were done with school yet, because she had a day and a half to go.
Yes, my last day was technically Thursday, so yes.
Good.
Absolutely, so I am on vacation.
Yeah, her and I have a lot of conversations about it, you know, and I'm like, what assholes they are to me, because you really should wrap everything up before Memorial Day.
Yeah.
You know, you should be done.
Should.
You know, there's no reason to come back for a day and a half after Memorial Day. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's, you know,
all the kids are restless. They're ready to get the hell out.
Well, the kids are, you know, we're out there fairly, you know, like I said, a day and a half or so right after. But we had to go one extra week. So, but we did some cool things that, you know, during that time. So
yeah.
And then but I'm on vacation, and I got a lot of projects that I got in my head that I want to get taken care of and do. So.
Well, we're going to be full-blown busy around here to get ready for the summer party coming up July the 6th.
And by the way, the keg has been ordered.
The keg has been ordered.
Yeah. The old one went in yesterday, and the new one, Jim, you know, the assistant manager, Jim, took my order. So I know for sure it's going to show up by Thursday of next week.
And he's already credited your deposit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I usually don't do that till I pick it up, but because I don't trust them. We've had a lot of people come and go up there, and you know, you get to know somebody, you make these deals, and then you go back and say, yeah, they're at another store now. What can I help you with? Damn, got to start all over again.
Yeah.
What'd you get? Slits?
Schlitz. Falstaff.
Falstaff.
No. I asked Jim,
Keystone Light.
what is your favorite beer, Jim? And he goes, Natty Lights. I says, order that.
Natty Light. Well, that's a pretty standard beer.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all right.
Some people are like, you know, it gives me headaches or whatever. I'm like, well, you can't drink 74 of them.
No.
You know, we've had Miller. We've had, before that, it was...
Miller High Life.
Yeah, Miller High Life. And then before that, it was... trying to think of what the keg was before that.
Was it Blue Moon?
No.
No, we did Shop Top and Blue Moon years ago.
PBR.
Yeah.
Now that's a beer that gives me a headache.
Okay, see?
There we go. See?
No matter, I can drink just one, and for some odd reason it gives me a headache. I don't know what it is.
Well, everybody has their headache.
Yeah, Larisse says, no complaints. It's free beer, damn it.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, that's what I always like to say. People are like, what kind of beer you got on tap? It's called FREE.
That's right. You get a headache, take 2 aspirin and see me in the morning.
Yeah.
So where is the one inside the chocolate bar? Is it kind of down, or is it done, or?
Oh, it's done.
It's done.
Yeah, it's been done.
It's been done, yeah. I will probably replace that with Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Put back in there.
Well, look Jim up, because he's the guy who makes it happen.
That's
a couple
good.
of people came in, and I had the keg, and I was going, I want to take this back and order another one. And this girl gave me this look like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot of construction going on up there. And,
Yeah.
And are they taking the growler out? Somebody told me they were taking the growler out.
You know, it's supposed to be staying. So, but it's going to be moved, and I don't know, you know, how it's going to be. But that whole other, in other words, they're just swapping sides.
Yeah, I could tell that they've got that whole area blocked off.
Where the growler station is now will be the pharmacy, so that there can be a drive-through on the outer wall there.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I know the people in the deli are very excited because the deli is going to be on the other side as well.
I see.
So, you know, I don't know what...
Are they doing kind of like what Ottawa does, where you actually have like a little restaurant in there, too?
Oh, they might. They may do that. I
They
don't know.
said
That's
something
cool.
like that, but I just don't know. They even said they were going to have bar stools around the growler station.
That's just asking for trouble.
That's what I said.
Yeah, we're going to put poker tables over here. And,
yeah, we're going to put the...
I'm going to go to the grocery store and sit at the bar. You go ahead, honey. You go shopping. I'll be at the bar while you shop.
The craps table is going to be over that way, too.
Yeah. Well, you have a new addition to the chocolate bar. You know, Michelle Myers' humidor arrived on Friday.
Yes.
Which now means we need to take up donations for cigars.
Yes, everybody wants to
you know,
bring cigars.
She realized while we were in the Dominican Republic for the first time ever that she could smoke cigars.
Yeah. And that would have been a good place to bring some cigars home from, too.
We did.
Did you bring home? All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Some Dominican cigars,
they're
not bad.
dipped in cognac.
Yes, they were nice, yes.
But, you know, hippie chick's like, what is that? And I'm like, I believe it's Michelle Myers' humidor. You know.
Like, what in the world?
Yeah.
So you can properly store your cigar.
Yeah, her cigar. Yeah, because I'm well known for smoking cigars, right? You know, so,
No.
yeah. I mean,
But
occasionally I do.
I think it's great. I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
How you doing over there, hippie chick?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
I'm doing good.
She's hanging in here.
Hanging in here. I'm doing fine. I was just kind of tired.
Kind of tired. Let's see here.
How are you doing? You know, I'm on the tail end of it.
I'm dragging a little bit today. Obviously, I don't have my
Me too.
my normal
Hippiness.
But I'm okay, I guess. So, if you're coming to the summer party and you haven't made your plans, you can go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on Places to Stay. And all of the Ottawa hotels, which is kind of where I recommend.
Ottawa or Shallerford Road.
Yeah, you could, Hamilton Place. They call that the Hamilton Place
Hamilton
area where
Place.
the mall is. But
Right.
I'd recommend Ottawa over those locations, though.
Me too. That's why I have it on the website. There's more hotels than they've ever been in Ottawa, and it's just a short ride from the Tiki Bar. It's a safe area, so you can check those out if you're looking for a place. If you're looking to go to Harrison Bay State Park and camp out,
That's
you really
just a
need,
mile and a half away.
You really need to get your reservation in there pretty quick because it fills up around 4th of July week.
It may already be filled.
It may
you know.
be. Yeah.
I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
It fills up.
I saw Kevin Look sold his boat yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Yeah. He took a picture. There she goes with her new owners.
Wow.
Tim Campbell said, I have some Cohiba, I guess that's how you say it, cigars that have aged for 22 years.
Wow.
Humidor, I hope.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
sure.
hope too. Yeah.
I've got some too that, but they haven't been in a humidor for 22 years. They're probably in a drawer somewhere.
I know. They're probably nasty.
It's Swisher Sweets.
Yeah.
I used to smoke Swisher Sweets, by golly.
I could see that. Do they still make Swisher Sweets?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they do.
I got to, the only time I smoke cigars is when I'm around Ed the train man, or maybe Dan or something like that.
And Kevin Phelps.
Kevin Phelps, yeah. Kevin Phelps, yeah.
Back in the early 90s, yeah, I smoked the Swisher Sweets that were like about the size of a cigarette.
They have those
little ones.
They had the little thing on them.
Yeah, the ones I had didn't have a plastic filter. They just had a filter on them like a cigarette. But it's about the size of them. I smoked those for a while.
Well, those we brought back from Dominican Republic are smaller.
Mm-hmm.
They're not big. They had the big ones, but I just
not the big old stogies.
Yeah, I just wanted the ones we had tried, and they had all kinds.
They had all kinds, and they. My favorite were the chocolate flavored ones. But he ended up getting the cognac ones, which were good too.
Yeah, very nice.
Well, hopefully we will have Michelle Myers' humidor filled up before the summer party. I'll start getting cigars in the mail now, which will be nice.
In the back of the Boys Life magazine, right? Those 500 cigars for $3.
Yeah. So, yeah. What kind of cigars are these? It's the Painted Lady. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
So now you're going to have to convert one of these bars to a cigar lounge.
Well, it's called the patio bar.
That's
the
called
bar.
the patio. Yeah, that's got to go outside.
The big problem is finding a place to put the damn humidor now.
It's a powered unit, like you got to plug it in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Everything's got to be plugged in around here. Like we ain't got enough things plugged in.
There's not enough. You're right.
The electric company loves you.
Yeah, they really do. They really do.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Joe Leo coming up here at 12 o'clock with a brand new JBL Legends travel moment.
Yeah. He chimed in. He's listening on the app because he says yard work is calling.
Yard work is calling. Let's see here. So I'm going to play these two Donnie Brewer new songs, and The first one is featuring Manalo, and I believe it's Manalo's song that they wrote together. We have to get Manalo back on the show to get the details of this, but it's called Ship in a Bottle. And then the next song, of course, is Keep the Party Going, and then Joe Leo coming up. Happy Sunday, everybody.
I'm a ship in the bottle, can't you see? I'm a ship in the bottle, lost at sea. A tiny ship in the bottle, and all I need is somebody to pop my top and let my spirit free. I got the feet of a gypsy, the grass won't grow. I need to be moving on down the road. Don't wanna be tied up, I need to go, go, go. And I don't mean to ride the boat, but I'm a ship in the bottle. Can't you see? I'm a ship in the bottle, lost at sea. A tiny ship in a bottle, and all I need is somebody to pop my top and set my spirit free. So I get carried away, burning the candle at both ends of my friends. I say that ain't the way. I wanna be free like the wind, free to make a change like a season, free living like a rhyme with no reason. I'm bleeding, I'm needing someone to pull me out of the deep end, so I can break out and go with the flow of the waves. 'Cause I'm a ship in the bottle, can't you see? I'm a ship in the bottle, lost at sea. A tiny ship in the bottle, and all I need is somebody to pop my top, set my spirit free. Let it be, set my spirit free. Let them breathe. Yeah. So, don't get carried away. Burning the candle at both ends of my friends. I say that ain't the way. You gotta be free like the wind, free to make a change like the season, free living like a rhyme with no reason. I'm pleading, you're needing someone to pull you out of the deep end. Let your spirits free. Let it free. Let your spirit free. Yeah. Let your spirits free. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta let them breathe. Set your spirit free. Let them breathe.
What's up, guys? This is Kirsty Krause here. I'd like to send everybody well wishes here on Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio. Cheers, everybody. Can't wait to see you on the road.
Old pirate told me once over a bottle of rum, said we're only here for a little while. And I hope when I move on, somebody still sings my song. After all the years I found, you gotta spread a little joy around. Hey, keep the party going. Said live every day like it was stolen. Now it's your life and you only get one, so you might as well go and have some fun. Hey, keep the party going. Sometimes the water's rough, but with a little love and love, we can find the following sea.
sailing on. And when the wake is strong, might as well just ride that wave. Come on, throw your fins up and say, hey, keep the party going. Live every day like it was stolen. It's your life and you only get one, so you might as well go and have a little fun. Hey, keep the party going. All right. So raise your glasses, raise your voices, friends to the left and to the right. But to our history, the future's still a mystery. We gotta ride. So hey, keep the party going. Instead of live every day like it was stolen. It's your life and you only get one, so you might as well go and have a little fun. Hey, keep the party going. So let's all toast the ones before. Keep on passing that tiki torch. Say, hey, keep the party going. I said, hey, keep the party going. Here we go.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And today, once again, I need to talk about insurance. I get these questions every single day, and there's a lot of false information out there about travel insurance. And I'm not an insurance agent, but my responsibility is to make sure that my clients who are traveling have coverage. God forbid they need it. Now, this past week, I've had people tell me that they have it through their credit card or through their automobile association. Please take a look at what's covered under those policies and who's covered. So let's say, for example, you use your credit card, your travel credit card, whether it's a Capital One rewards card or a AAA Advantage card. Who's covered? Is the person covered, the person that's name is on that card, or is it going to cover your entire family who's traveling with you? That's number one. Number two, what's covered? 9 times out of 10, the only thing that's covered is loss of baggage, trip cancellation, trip interruption, but medical expenses. And that's a critical part of travel insurance. And there are a ton of travel insurance companies out there, Generali, Allianz, Travel Insured, that will cover you for everything. And you can actually tailor the plan. And it's pennies on a dollar for what you're spending for your trip. So I can't stress enough to people sometimes, how important it is to have travel insurance. And we don't sell travel insurance. We provide it as a service. It goes through one of those other companies. And sometimes people say, oh, no, I don't need that. I'm young. Okay, but you could fall down and break your leg a week before you go on a trip, God forbid. Something could happen to someone in your family. So we want to make sure that you're covered. I've had incidents where somebody in a family passed away prior to a trip. If you have the right kind of insurance, you're covered for that. Or your traveling partner actually got sick, you're covered for that. So it's very important to take a look at what's covered. Take a look at the policies. I also have, some clients that are elderly and, they love to travel. And even though they have some underlying medical conditions, they still want to travel. They still want to live their life. So we make sure that their policies have coverage for pre-existing conditions. And for a few of those customers, we've actually geared them towards a company called MedJet, which offers a 24-hour emergency assistance to fly them home on a medical-equipped jet. And believe it or not, that insurance is really not a lot of money. I think I just did a quote the other day for somebody who was in their mid-70s, who had a history of congestive heart failure, and God forbid something happened. He didn't want to be staying in a hospital, let's say in Mexico or Africa or whatever. This company would fly him home, and it was like $460 that covered him for the year on whatever trips he was taking for the year. Now, of course, once you use it once. It's you have to go buy another policy. The other thing is, if you travel a lot, if you're taking more than 2 trips a year, you should definitely look into what's called an annual plan. And there are caps on those plans. There's a $5,000, there's a $10,000 plan. Again, that's what I buy, but once you use it, you're going to need another plan. So I buy an annual plan every year that covers Sue and I. And so whenever we go on a trip, I know I'm covered. It also gives me like $1 million in rental car insurance. So if I'm driving down to Florida to get a car, I don't have to pay for that insurance. Even though 9 times out of 10, your car insurance company will cover you for rental cars, this is over and above that, and it's an excellent program to have. So there's a lot to know about travel insurance. And if you have any questions, talk to me. I will send you copies of policies. I will send you copies of plan information. It's just very important that you think about investing in something that's going to protect your investment for travel, especially if you're spending $3,000-$4,000 between your airfare, your hotel. I had people who spent $8,000-$10,000 to go to Europe for $300-$500 to insure that kind of money is definitely worth the investment. So I had to come on here and say this again because I've had so many questions this week about it, and so many people tell me they don't need it. And then what happens is something happens, they have to cancel their trip, and they come back to me and go, why didn't you tell me about travel insurance? So anyway, this has been Joe Leo with this week's Travel Minute. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great day.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, an organizer for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise every year in May, where we go island hopping around the Caribbean. JBL Travel Company specializes in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for family vacations, group travel, destination weddings, and honeymoons for over 10 years. You should always take the Tiki Man's advice and travel with somebody you know. Reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. Make sure you check out the JBL Travel Minute every Sunday at noon on Tiki Man Radio. During Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, you'll learn something new every week. That's JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. MFG Records Tropical Division is a big supporter of Tiki Man Radio and live cam for Tropical Country on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. If you want to take your music to the next level, reach out to MFG Records, music for grown-ups, and Dave Signs and Beth Travers will take care of you. MFG Records, the official record label of Tiki Man Radio. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks, clothes, and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today with Goaltending Services and tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys.
Whatever he wants to be called.
That was when he was John Mellencamp.
There you go.
The man with many titles and names and such, you know. Of course, JBL Travel Group, talking about insurance. My insurance, of course, is, and I get it year-round, it's called Tim Myers. Take him with me everywhere I go when I travel.
That is a smart thing to do.
I agree. How the hell are you?
I'm doing great.
The ambassador of all great things in here.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Now, there's one thing about Michelle Myers, you know, if she comes across something new, she's all in, man. All in.
That's
okay,
right.
You know. Humidors for everybody.
Need a humidor? I know where I can bring one from.
Humidors for everybody. Well, how did this come about, the humidor? You felt like we needed one here at Chocolate Bar for you?
Because you opened up a new world for me. And I thought, you know what? When I started learning about it, I thought, well, the reason he doesn't have cigars all the time is he doesn't have a proper vessel to hold it in.
A vessel.
So I'm like, he needs a humidor.
He needs a humidor. Well, you may be right.
He enjoys having the scotch and bourbon and everything else.
Yeah.
And tequila, and so you can set that in the corner because it's not that big no matter what he's trying to tell everyone.
Well, we
It's
have
not that huge.
we have a, you know, I'm sure we'll figure out a spot for it.
I got one for Tim as well.
Everybody gets a humidor now.
So how
she's
does
like,
he get it?
she's like Oprah. Humidor for you, and a humidor for you, and a humidor for you.
So now no matter where I travel in the state, I know I can get one.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
So
my
how-
I mean, I
goodness.
meant it for you.
Do you have to put water in it or something?
Yes, there's a little
I see.
thing in there, plate, and you put water droplets in there, and you put in your cigars, and it keeps it at the proper humidity, so it'll last.
Yeah, the maintenance guy here is going to really love that. It's just another thing for him to keep up with.
I just thought since you took the time and energy to buy the cigars in the Dominican, you would like to try to keep them for a while.
Well, contrary to popular belief, and I've seen a lot of reviews out there for that place that we went to, and a lot of people are like, you know, we feel scammed. They're always trying to sell you something. They're trying to do this. Well,
yes,
that may be
they're not
true, but
scamming you, but they want you to buy their stuff.
They're wanting you're there to. That's the only thing they have is tourism. They want you to support the local people. So I never have a problem supporting local, no matter where I go.
Correct.
So, you know.
I agree.
And but it was an epiphany that you realized you could smoke a cigar.
It really was.
Now, this never came. Now I understand Tim's mad at me because now he knows that you can
He
smoke
is.
his cigars. Yeah. He's not happy with me right now, which
No.
bothers me because he is my travel
You might
insurance.
want to look over your shoulder next time.
I know.
Especially in Costa Rica. Make sure he still wants to help
Next time on that boat, you know, he's like, yeah, just look at the waves. Go ahead, look at the waves now.
Just feel this boat going up and down.
Stare hard at the
Don't you
waves.
just-
That's where you're going to get help.
Just kind of get into that rocking back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah. You like that? I liked my damn cigars too. Yeah, I can hear it now. Yeah, but anyways, no, it's you know, honestly, I've always wanted a humidor.
I could tell.
Yeah.
I could feel the love when you were talking about it all morning.
Well, there used to be people hanging out here all the time, you know, like last weekend, you know, Uncle Alex went and hung out with the rich folks, you know, instead of being here at our party. And
Yep, I remember that.
yeah, I mean, he left and went over there and hung out with them the whole time, you know, because that's where all the money is. And naturally, they have humidors and things of that nature. Back in the day, I would have loved to have had one, you know, but I've never been that rich till now, so it's kind of cool.
You know, I figured since you opened up my new world, I said, hey, let me help him too.
Well, the book I'm writing
I can
is
always
called-
put the damn thing in my car and take it with me. It's fine.
Well, Ed the Train
I'm not
Man's
offended
gonna
at
saying Hey, I didn't get a humidor.
Well, guess what, Ed? I know where you can get one.
Ed sends cigars in the mail, okay?
I'm going to see Ed in June. I'll just take it with me.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Just like that, it's gone.
He is a cigar man, no doubt about it. But no, I mean, now we got to... my thing is I don't know enough about cigars to know which ones to keep and put in there.
Well, now you have a new project.
Kevin Phelps is probably going to be my best resource with this because he is the, as far as I'm concerned, the cigar expert here at the Tiki Bar.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So we'll get him over here and he can say, okay, here you need to start out with these, this, and this, and that. Because I don't want to put cigars in there that you don't want anybody smoking.
What, the kind that explodes?
Yeah, these are like $5,000 a piece or whatever. You don't want to put them in there.
I didn't tell you to buy $5,000 piece cigars.
Yeah,
it might be.
He's going to be in search of Cuban cigars and stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, hi Ed Contreras. I got your message.
Yeah, there we go.
I just love it when you text me. And Donna Cummings wanted everyone to know she says hello.
Hey, Donna.
Good morning to you, sweetheart.
Hello to Bob.
Yeah, hello to Bob.
And the Panther.
And,
and I just got another response.
Oh.
On the spotlight.
Oh. Well, that was going to be my next thing I wanted to talk about is that, this is a thing that you're kind of heading up this year where you're sending out a spotlight email to all of the artists that are playing at the showcase.
Yes.
And doing a great job with that. We really appreciate it. And we've gotten back some responses, some good responses. So what's the next step with that? You're going to do like a...
So I've been working on my first write-up, which will be posted Thursday.
Yeah.
It'll be Sam Rainwater.
The man, the legend.
And so they've all given me great information on themselves and things that some people might not know about them. So I'm going to try to just introduce not just the musician but the person and just kind of give everybody
That's good.
A little spotlight on who this person really is and information they really want people to know about them.
Maybe I can take that and turn it into like a short video or something.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, I'm going to give you a post. You can do what you want with it.
Yeah. No, that's kind of
They're all
nice.
sending pictures. I asked them to send 2 or 3 pictures that they would like to have on it.
Well, I tell you what, after 8 years of this showcase, I mean, we've had a lot of artists that have played and come through those doors no matter where we're at. And, for a lot of people the Smoking Tuna's not going to be there when we get back in Key West. They're in the process of moving that to something
to
else.
another location.
So I don't know what Andy and them are going to do over there. The good thing is that we'll have our whole committee here in July with Tim Campbell and B-Man and Michelle, and it's going to be...
Oh yeah, that's true. Everybody will be together at one time.
Yeah,
before October.
Before October, because we're going to roll in there pretty late on that Wednesday, like about 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to have, which is another reason we got a cheap flight, I guess, but which is fine with me. I mean, everything will be done and ready to roll by the time we get there, as long as you're there with the equipment.
Well, I'll already be there, yes, because I have to get there before you.
I understand. Yeah,
she's the advanced party.
She really is. Yeah, she takes it to a whole nother level. But she's actually kind enough to drive down this year, so we don't have to travel with the station.
Nice.
But there's that thing
he's
you think
giving me
about.
the entire station, and then he's going to wave goodbye to it Saturday morning when I leave.
Just keep it away from liquids.
Yeah. Takes the whole thing of what could possibly go wrong to a whole nother level, I mean, like, here's the entire radio station here.
She's just going to drive across the bridge surrounded by liquid.
Yeah.
It's going to happen for the next 17 hours all by myself. It's
Stuff
fine.
that wakes you up in the middle of the night and you can't go back to sleep.
I'm thinking about getting a tarp and, covering it all.
Yeah. But and because of that, we're also going to have T-shirts and stuff that we've never had down in. We have had T-shirts before, but not to this level. We had a pretty big order for Panama City, and so whatever's left out of that, we're gonna. We probably need to get some
2X and 3X.
3X and 4Xs and 5Xs.
I think that'll be important to make sure you have.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, there's a point where you're like, this is all we got. It's called a do-rag. Just wrap this around your head.
According to Tim Campbell, the Smoking Tuna should be in its new location by August.
Okay, August. I knew they were working on that. They haven't actually done anything, as far as I know, in Key West. I was talking to B-Man about it, but I hate that. The Smoking Tuna is such an iconic thing, and I really hate that they're doing that. But the lease came up, and things are changing for sure. But I'm sure they'll get it all worked out. Andy and them were doing a great job. There was a post the other day that I got involved with that it was on the PHIP Facebook page. Somebody just simply asked the question, is Me and the Minds ever coming back to Key West? Which starts a whole shit show.
Oh, my.
Of, somebody's just wanting to stir the pot when they post something like that. And, everybody had their own little things to do. Of course, I posted that, you can do both. You can come down to Key West. If you really love Key West, then come down. I gave Trop Rock and Duval a shout out in the post, and let everybody know that the music's there. These artists need your support as well. We're not saying don't go to Gulf Shores because it's on 2 different weeks. You can do both if you really want to. Of course, a lot of people are like, yeah, if I'm made out of money.
Right.
I understand. For everything you win, you lose something. So you got to figure out what you're winning is what you really want, as far as I'm concerned.
Life's about choices.
Life's about choices.
What?
You live every day and die once. So
that's true too.
Yeah. What you got over there?
Hold on. I hate it. It's covered up here. Hold on.
Yeah.
I just got to put something. Tim Campbell says, his understanding is that the old Smoking Tuna will be a Latin disco.
That's right. I heard that too.
Yeah.
Andy told me that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Go get your disco on.
That's rock on, man.
That's Howard Stern. Wow.
You can go to the club. Go clubbing.
Which, by the way, that's what the Smoking Tuna used to be.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think a lot of people are going to be surprised by that. And the old Tiki House spot is going to be called Local Sailors.
Oh, really?
Something along that avenue. I thought they were going to tear down the building and connect it all into rigs, which is what they told us. And then B-Man was walking by, and there was a sign, soon to come, Local Sailors Bar.
Huh.
Who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah. But it is what it
Smoking
is.
Tuna is Tim's favorite restaurant.
Really?
Whenever we go, we always go to Key West. We always have to go there. He likes to get their lobster tail. He just likes to go there. Now, I don't, I'm sure we'll go there when we come in October, November. We'll find them and go.
Yeah, you can just go to the disco while you're there.
No, I'm good.
Go to the club.
I'd have to say my favorite place is Louis' Backyard.
Yeah.
For dinner.
I just like being there. I don't care. Actually, my favorite is Manja Manja.
Manja Manja's good, and the Hippie Chick's not in here, so I can't remember what the place is. It's down on Duval Street, down towards the end.
Viva?
Maybe it is.
The Brazilian restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah, Viva,
Yeah.
Argentina.
Yeah, it's very good. I love that place as well. But anyway, we appreciate the humidor.
Yeah, I could tell.
It's nice, and it came in this box that was then wrapped in a bag, and that was, I don't know, it had everything but straps on it so you couldn't open it. I had to get some scissors to cut into it. Now, I didn't know what it was. I actually, when it was on the front porch, I told Hippie Chick, don't touch it because I think that's the bucket of chlorine. Don't want you throwing your back out. I'll get to it, okay? And then I went up, whoa! Almost threw my back out because it was so light, But anyway. But Michelle Myers cooked her world-famous lasagna last night.
Oh.
It was nice.
Missed that.
Very good.
Oh, it's upstairs. I'm getting ready to put it in the oven to warm it up.
Yeah, I got to warm it up. And then Uncle Alex brought biscuits and gravy this morning.
Oh, God, that was so good.
That was good. It was good. I enjoyed that. And we had this, what we call a Michelle moment. So she was here last week. You know, she's here every weekend. Mm-hmm. And
I let them live here.
Yeah. So Food City apparently has a breakfast bar.
Yes.
And it's where the lunch and dinner bar normally is, right?
They get chicken wings and over there in the afternoons.
Yeah. And so in the morning time, they have, they'll make if you want a bacon cheese biscuit, they'll take the biscuit and put it all together for you, wrap it up, and give you on your way. They got biscuit and gravy, sausage gravy and regular gravy, and over medium eggs and bacon and all this kind of stuff. So all the years of me living here, I didn't know anything about that because I don't never go that way in the morning time. I'm going the opposite direction, and getting out on Highway 58 in the morning time is like pulling out of the pits at Talladega. I mean, you gotta get going, man. You gotta go because you're gonna get run over. Anyway, so
she went calmer this time of year now.
Yeah, it is very nice. Very nice. Now the kids are out of school, it's very nice. But so she went up and got biscuits last week for the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits.
I'm like, where'd you get this at? Food City. I'm like, when they start doing it? Oh, they've always done it. Like, she's always lived here, and she always knows this. I've been here 25 years. I didn't know anything about it. And so that Monday, this is what we call Michelle months. Monday, I went up there to get biscuit, or I went and I was going to get another biscuit like she got. And then I realized they had biscuit and gravy. And so the next day I went back. I'm like, I'll have biscuit and gravy. It's $1.49, right? And I'm like, can I have some bacon on the side there? Yeah, it's all stuck together. We're just going to clump it over here. I'm like, that'd be great. $1.49. And I'm thinking, they don't know the bacon's on there. Or there's no way all this is $1.49, right? So I went through the little self-checkout thing, and I'm waiting for them. Sir, we got the wrong price on that for you, sir. I ran out into the parking lot, got in the truck, and tore out of the parking lot. I'm like, I did it. I got away with it. But then I had to go back the next day, right? And I tried it again, and it worked. Yeah, but yeah, and it's good stuff. It's freshly cooked right there. They make all the biscuits and everything.
So you had breakfast there every morning last week?
Every morning.
So I can go in and say, I want the Tiki Man special.
Yes, yeah. Yes, I like the Tiki Man special.
Yeah.
You want bacon with that? Sure, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I thought it did come with bacon.
Yeah. He told me it came with bacon and everything.
Yeah.
I think they got some kind of casserole or something, potato casserole or something. It's not really hash browns, but it's good stuff. So
yeah, actually, I think Heather said that Ed and Pat, when they've come in the past, Ed's actually gone up there and gotten breakfast in the mornings up there.
How the hell do y'all know this stuff?
Because I talk to people. And I listen when they talk back.
Listening is a skill.
One of them weird things.
Listening is a skill. There's no doubt about it. But, things are changing a whole lot, and you just kind of got to roll around with it. Get you some breakfast at Food City. It's good. Ask for the Tiki Man special.
Things are changing now, and I can't tell.
Key West has a brand new brew pub, and you're going to love what they have brewing on their menu. That's right, the Blast Beer Company's southernmost pint brew pub, located at 522 Front Street in downtown Key West. Open 7 days a week from noon until 10 p.m. Offers handcrafted beer and made-to-order signature food dishes. On tap are 3 of their signature beers, the Southernmost Pint Golden Ale, the Save the Day IPA, and the Hazy Lady New England IPA, and many other tasty handcrafted beers brewed on-site right here in Key West. And if you're not a beer drinker, don't worry, as they have available on their menu wine and other adult beverages and booze-free drinks. While enjoying a pint or two, check out their amazing menu of small fare items made to order that include local favorites, guac and chips, and Mexican esquites street corn. And their delicious main course items, Caribbean chicken salad, and trade wind meatballs. Stop in and enjoy one of their tastings of 4 different beer offerings of your choice. Or just enjoy a pint or two while taking in the aromas of beer being brewed on site and relaxing inside their brew pub atmosphere. Better yet, soak up the wonderful Key West weather and enjoy one of their handcrafted beers while hanging out on their great outdoor patio with music videos, movies, and sports games. Come by and watch your favorite team play on the biggest screen around. That's Blast Beer Company, Southernmost Pint Brew Pub, located at 522 Front Street here in Key West. Blast Beer Company, around since 1992, making beer 1 barrel at a time.
Make your plans for the 17th Annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 6th, 2024, right here in Harrison Bay. The lineup this year is B-Man and Michelle, and headlining the stage is Tim Campbell and the Tropical Attitudes Band. It's always a great time, and there'll be other artists, special guests. You never know who's going to show up. Go ahead and make your plans. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Where to Stay tab to get your rooms booked right now. That's the 17th Annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 6th, 2024. Come on out and have a birthday bash with me, right here at the Tiki Bar.
Nailtini Nail Bar and Day Spa in Key West offers a relaxing and serene atmosphere. Whether you are visiting Key West or a local, Nailtini is your temporary getaway from stressful everyday life. We provide a wide range of services. Dr. Lesson offers Botox and fillers by appointment only. We have skincare that includes waxing and facials. And for nails, it's not just a pedicure. You can get gel, you can get acrylic. While our skilled professionals pamper you and your guests, you can sit back and enjoy a relaxing manicure, pedicure in one of our massage chairs, and enjoy a complimentary martini or other drink option. To see all our spa services, visit us at our website, nailtinikeywest.com, or call 305-294-4443 to talk with one of our skilled professionals and to make your appointment today.
Sunday morning, rolling to the laundromat. A lot of people don't know where it's at. They got a little coffee spot under the stairs. Every morning you'll always see me there. Cafe con leche, any way you want. I feel so happy when I'm drinking some cafe con leche. It's always hot. I feel so happy when I'm at the laundromat. Starbucks or your Dunkin' Donuts coffee, 'cause nothing hits the spot like a fresh cafe con leche. The perfect remedy after a long night. It wakes you up and it makes you feel alright. Cafe con leche, any way you want. I feel so happy when I'm drinking
some cafe con leche. It's always hot. I feel so happy when I'm at the laundromat. You can get your coffee weak or strong, light or dark. You can chill and read the paper or stand around a door. Best coffee shop on the island NBO. Baby and cafe con leche for the song. Cafe con leche, anywhere you want. I feel so happy when I'm drinking some cafe con leche. It's always hot. I feel so happy when I'm at the laundromat.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J live cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m. Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou. Streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shin from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's the Friday kickoff with Jen Shin every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m. it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun. That's right. That's what it's all about. Have some fun. Of course, there will be no Tropical Country this week.
No Tropical Country.
They're going to be in Nashville.
Yes.
Surrounded by country artists.
Yes.
And no radio show. I want y'all to just think about that for a minute. Just want you to think about that.
Well, we are going to be doing a lot of interviews. We'll have a lot of videos. Hopefully, be scheduling a lot of these artists for upcoming shows. And but yeah, we got a lot going on. I apologize for taking a week off for criminally. You didn't hear me bitch when you was in the Dominican Republic, did you? Not doing a show.
I was on a Tiki Man Radio event.
He spreads the word of Tiki Man Radio.
I am too.
I was at a Tiki Man Radio event.
Well, Tiki Man Radio, because when we go as Tiki Man Radio. So all these artists and everything that we are interviewing, it's all Tiki Man Radio. So
I just think it's a missed opportunity. You got a tent you can take. You can pop it up in the damn Food City parking lot and tell them to come over there.
Sounds kind of like the response to the humidor.
Yeah. John Beck says he likes the upper level of the wharf.
Yeah.
He likes to eat down there. And good morning to you, or good afternoon to you, John Beck.
Upper level.
Hope you're recovering.
Oh, in Key West?
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
Key
okay.
West. Yeah, we're skipping around here, and Ed apparently has been buying breakfast at Food City for years for us.
You owe Ed an apology.
Apparently so. I didn't know. I mean, I don't know where they get this stuff. I mean,
you have the mic. Go ahead.
Sorry.
The floor is yours.
Thanks, Ed. Appreciate it. It was kind of like when she figured out she could smoke a cigar. I'm like, wait, what? They got breakfast up there? I can have breakfast there every morning?
Heather looked at you and went, well, Ed's been doing it all the time he comes.
Well, my favorite thing is biscuits and gravy. So
really,
yeah, it's my favorite breakfast. Anybody want to buy me anything? Go with my humidor.
It'll keep the biscuits nice and moist, I guess.
Yeah, go come over here, and he's going to be sitting there with, a big old cigar and a glass of rum.
Yeah. Have you seen my new humidor? Yeah.
Hey, Dan Ware. Hey, Rachel. Love you guys. I can't wait to see everybody in July.
I know.
I can't wait for Sean Crawley to be here.
That is very cool that she's coming, and she's bringing a friend with her as well,
and her son.
And her son's going to be here. So it's going to be nice having everybody here. And for those pickleball people, there is a new court here at the park. They redid the tennis courts and all that stuff. It's really nice. They actually repaved the whole park. Looks very cool. Been put
down Harrison Bay?
Yep.
Oh, very nice.
Been putting in a lot of. They have a dog park there now.
Oh.
So you can put your dog in it. You got one side's for large dogs. Don't put your little dog in there.
We may have to go get some rackets and learn how to play pickleball.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
And Donna and Bob are coming to the summer party?
Yes. We'll have to
Excited
get
to see them.
the rack off the wall here. That they
yes, we've got to do that.
Yeah, so we can do shots.
Is that not cool that they did that for you?
It was awesome.
She just said, you know what? I think we can make something good for him.
We'll always have that and the tampon lady in the Dominican Republic. It's like, shh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It's always something.
Okay. Yeah, so how long are you in town?
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to be here till Wednesday.
I started to say, Verona, you can stay as long as you want there.
I love to see you every so often.
You got to take the Tiki Man in small doses.
He's like, I need time to miss you.
Yeah.
I'm actually leaving in the morning and heading downtown. I've got a meeting at our corporate office all day Tuesday. So
every once in a while, you got to come to the big office.
Yes. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's a 3-day event for me when they want to meet. So.
Really?
Well, a day travel and then a meeting all day, and I'm not driving late at night to get back home. So get up the next morning and you got to drive. So it's 3 days out of the office.
Well, next week we're going to try to have McGuffey Lane, a band that has been around for a long, long, long time.
Oh, yeah.
And about the same age as B-Man. He's 60 now. Is he out there yet?
Yeah. It's coming for you too, big boy.
It is coming. I'm knocking on the door of it. But when he told me that he used to listen to this band when he was a teenager, right? I'm like, well, how old are these people? I mean, let's face it, you're old. And he's like, screw you. I'm like, okay, fine. But McGuffey Lane, we're hoping to have them on the show next Sunday. I have my McGuffey Lane T-shirt that I haven't wore yet. I wanted to save it for when I had them on the actual show. And we probably will have the Key West Parrothead Club on the show to talk about the Jimmy Buffett Lookalike Contest. Now, I want to take this as seriously as possible. I mean, I don't want you coming dressed as a cheeseburger.
Oh, my God, that'd be fun, though.
That would be funny.
I mean,
they could take a picture with the tiki costume.
It's a Jimmy Buffett Lookalike Contest, not a song. But I could just see people coming dressed as a margarita or a cheeseburger.
Well, I guess you need to be specific on what the rules are.
Well, that's kind of what we're working on, because, and then at some point we got to get together with all of our volunteers. I guess we'll do that in July. One of the things that we got to work on this year is the Tiki Man crew, because it's a large bunch of us. We can't take up all the chairs in the front. So we're going to have to figure out where we're going to all sit. Maybe behind, we got that access to that bar area on the other side. We can all be over there or whatever. But really, leave those chairs for the people that are coming to see the showcase.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because we have a tendency to take up all the chairs. And, But it makes it look like a lot of people are there.
We can just be the people at the award show when someone gets up to go to the bathroom. We can run in and sit down in a chair.
Yeah, the fillers.
Yeah.
If we don't have a large crowd, then we can. All right. I need you 12 over here set up this area.
That's how you can get your butt into it. Like these big award shows, just show up and say, "I'd like to be a seat filler."
A seat filler. Yeah. Donna Cummings is texting me as we speak.
Yeah.
See if I can read this on the air or not. Yes, you are working the room with wine. That's right. So was Michelle Myers, right? With the reggae
I tell
wines.
you, well, I didn't really work it. I just instructed and helped set up. But, Ed's crew, Ed Kubiak, Felicia,
Yep.
Captain Ron,
Yep.
and Kathy, I think is her name.
Yeah.
And then they all handled doing the reggae wine, and then so did Donna and Mo. So they all did a great job with handling that. And then Donna did a great job selling Barb's jewelry.
Which Barb will be back this year as a happy hour
Excellent.
sponsor.
Yes.
At least she told me that a couple months ago.
Okay.
She's kind of wishy-washy about what she's doing, but she did say...
She's super busy.
Yeah, she is super busy.
She's very blessed with all the business she's got going on, so she's done a great job.
Super busy. Sometimes I think she wants to throw everything out in the middle of the street and walk away, but...
and I have on her earring.
You do, yeah. Cammy's Grammys. Of course, you will have a table set up for you there, sweetheart. We're going to take good care of you.
Absolutely.
She's going to be a day sponsor. So that'll be fine. Let's see here.
Mo sent me a message. She said, the Myers search for property in East Tennessee seems to be a ruse. They have already moved to East Tennessee by way of Harrison Bay. Thanks for keeping the house in order while we're gone.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So this CMA Fest thing, is this a week-long thing?
It actually goes on. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the actual event, but there's events going on leading up to CMA Fest. So, like I said, tomorrow night we will be doing press coverage for the Rock and Jock Celebrity Softball Tournament to benefit the Folds of Honor for. Yeah. So we're going to be covering that. So that should be interesting. Two teams are captain. One captain is Jelly Roll, and the other captain is Ross Chastain. So if you're a NASCAR fan.
Yeah. Wow. That's going to be an interesting game.
So we're going to have access to be able to go in 30 minutes prior to the game, talk to different people that want to be interviewed and things like that, and be able to get some videos and
Jelly Roll
stuff
and
like
the
that.
Watermelon Man.
Well, ask Ross if he's really a moose, a member of the Moose.
Yeah, he thinks he's a fake moose guy.
No, I don't.
Ross
think
Chastain?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's sponsored for years and still is. It's not the main sponsor. It has been the Loyal Order of the Moose.
I got you.
I'm a moose.
What is the moose?
I'm not really quite sure what to say.
Want to know what our official handshake is?
It's a social club.
I'm afraid to ask.
Oh, okay.
It's a social club.
Is this? What do they do at the Moose Club?
Drink.
Are you allowed to tell?
Nothing different than what you do out
Drink,
there.
gamble, pretty much. So I used to belong to the Eagles.
Oh yeah, never heard of them.
So it's kind of like the Moose, but it's called the Eagles.
Once you're a moose, you don't pay any attention to anything else.
It's kind of like being in the Elks.
I am an elk as well. And
You're a moose and an elk.
I am.
Do you argue with yourself?
Isn't
a
that a
lot?
conflict of interest?
No, because here's the thing. They have an Elks Lodge in Chattanooga, but they do not have a Moose Lodge.
That is correct.
What about bears? What about bears?
They don't have that kind of club yet.
No.
No.
Now, do you have to wear your moose horns and all that
official. Yeah, that's official handshake right there. everybody locks horns.
Do you belong to the Loyal Order of the Water Buffaloes? There's Fred.
All right, I don't want to see how that happens when y'all lock horns.
Every time he talks about this, there used to be the Honeymooners, right?
Yeah.
And those two main characters, Jackie Gleason and his buddy, they belonged to the Moose Club.
Did they?
Maybe it was else. They belonged to some club, and they had to wear their hats with horns when they went.
Yeah, I don't think it was one of those two. I think it was something different.
Fred and Barney had their hats with the horns.
Yeah.
So, 'cause, they were loyal order of the water buffaloes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Fred and Barney.
Fred and Barney. Oh, on
the Flintstones.
Flintstones. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to think about it.
Well, I was thinking when you said Barney, I was thinking of Andy Griffith. So, because they had some kind of little social club that they went to one time.
Yeah.
Well, they call themselves like fraternal organizations, so that they're kind of, what can you say? The Moose have an actual inn. Let's see, it's in Fort Lauderdale. No, not Fort Lauderdale, but in a city in Florida, they have a big, huge retirement facility down there. Plus, they sponsor an orphanage in, I think it's in northern Illinois or something like that. So they actually have a high school that they put together, get kids to go through their high school system. So anyway, they spend a lot of the money.
And somehow or another they come up with $20 million to sponsor a race car.
Yep.
Well, but
they're doing all right, them Moose people.
Yep. It's all on tips.
All on tips.
Tips. No, see, the bartenders at most Moose lodges aren't paid. It's only there's a volunteer bartender at most of their sites, and their gratuity is what they get paid with. Well, they can do well.
I'm just trying to figure out where all this money comes from.
You get a moose drunk, I guess they just, spit out money.
You must have to pay dues or something, right?
Larissa's aunt used to be.
Yes, you do. You do pay annual dues.
Annual dues.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's $45 or something like that.
But and most of them also have.
Yeah.
You can go to the Moose and get a steak dinner. They have.
Oh yeah,
they serve dinners and they have events,
and they do events and so on, karaoke and all that. And a certain amount of the funds go to the organization itself, and then some go to just to the lodge itself.
Yeah.
Well,
same with Elks. Elks are the exact same thing. The Loyal Order of the Elk.
The
Loyal Order.
Yeah, and they even call they call him the Grand Poopa. Poobah.
Not Poopa.
I don't know. I think it is.
That's a different.
There's a lot of these social
order.
clubs. Right. There's the Kiwanis. There's a lot of different social clubs out there.
Yes, there is.
Well, I grew up in a house where you had the. My dad was a Shriner, and you started out in the Masons.
Yeah.
And
very secret organization.
Yeah, Eastern Stars, and as kids. They had, the girls belonged to the Rainbows, and the boys had the Demolays.
Demolays, that's right.
So I was actually the chaplain for the Demolays.
You were?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which wasn't easy, man. You had to.
I bet it wasn't easy for you to be the chaplain.
Well, I thought the place was going to burn down even at that age, but you had to memorize that whole thing, and
yes, you do.
Open it and close it. So
Maureen chimes in. She goes, "There's a saying: get loose at the Moose."
Yeah.
She said she heard that in Alabama in her college days.
I'm just trying to figure out where all this money is. I'm telling you right now, sponsoring a race car is $20, $25, $30 million a year.
Well, they don't have actually. For I think 2 years, they did do as the main sponsor.
Yeah,
he had Moose big time on the side of the car that he drives, number one.
Yeah.
But I think nowadays it's one of the sub-level.
I think a lot of the race teams and stuff, because they do function as a charity, is that they probably work out something where there's a tax deductions and everything involved that they probably are not paying like what a for-profit sponsor would pay. That'd be my guess.
When did NASCAR become a charity?
NASCAR actually has NASCAR charities.
I know, but I don't think that's from a sponsor standpoint.
No, but what I'm saying is they could work a deal, since the Moose is functions as a charity.
I got you.
That they give them a reduced promotion, and then NASCAR can claim that as a tax deduction.
Maybe so.
Something like that, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what all the business logistics is, but just
I think there's some funky business going on. I think there's some funky business going on here.
We don't get to be a part of it, do we?
It's kind of like that other establishment, the Goodwill.
Salvation Army.
Goodwill, listen, give me all your stuff for free.
Is that not a nice racket you got set up there?
And we're going
to get all your crap for free, and then we're going to sell it.
It's a privately owned company.
It's a privately owned company.
Give me your stuff, I'll sell it and make money off of it.
Yeah, and I'll make crippled people sell it. That's what they do. Handicapped individuals, that's what they hire, to make you feel better about it. But
it's a form of recycling.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not taking anything to Goodwill.
No. We take stuff. There's a different place just actually next door to where we live. Well, that's it's a local.
If it's giving back to the community,
it's closer than the dump.
Listen,
I never knew it was a privately owned company. I thought it was.
They're making money off of it.
I always thought years ago. I thought it was a charity type of.
And their CEO makes millions.
Yes. Yeah. Why in the hell do we want to make him richer?
His inventory's coming in for free.
That's right.
Every time she says I'm gonna take something to Goodwill, I'm like, no, you ain't. No, so, we're not making those people richer.
And the damn thing is the employees work there for free as well.
Oh, really?
I don't believe they get paid work there. I think they are volunteers.
Yeah, I think they're volunteers.
That I did not know.
Yeah, I think they are volunteers.
On their ads, they say that they actually are employing people.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that one.
So.
Well, and another thing is, if we take it to the Goodwill, right, 6 weeks from now, Uncle Alex is going to buy it, bring it back here, and try to sell it to us again.
And you didn't make any money through the whole process.
I'm like, it took me forever to get rid of this. Here it is again.
Uncle Alex is the secret CEO.
I know. Nothing surprises me.
He's the one making millions.
There it is. There's the missing link.
All right. Well, enough of that. Let's see here. We want to thank Brighton Stoll for joining us today.
Absolutely.
And that was a good interview. And, of course, we'll cut that out after the show. Make sure you tune in to all the great shows on Sunday mornings or on Tiki Man Radio. And we want to thank Joe Leo for another week's travel minute. And make sure you check out all the shows. Except for Tropical Country, they'll be in a town where there's country music. They will not be on their show this week. Look for videos, I guess. But we'll be back next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with a Tiki Man. Have a great day, everybody.
See ya.
So long, my friends. Farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long. Farewell, bye-bye. Andy.
Goodbye to my friends. I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I like to see your smiling faces again. So goodbye, my friends. Bye-bye.
Thank you for the open invitation. Your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time, how long we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye.
All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show.
That's right.
When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
All right, Dirk, bring it home now. Come on.
Give me a smile and a warm embrace. Pick up your coat and grab that old suitcase. I hear the whistle blowing down the track. Can't say for sure when we're coming back. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye. And now we're leaving with tears in our eyes. We'll be back soon, so don't you cry. So long, farewell,
So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and me show coming up next. Have a great day.